It's season 5 of what? What is it season 5 of?
Tub Thumpers.
Tub Thumpers. It is season 5, but it isn't season 5, but it is. But it isn't.
What made me laugh then? When that started, I was expecting that song to come on. You know, that Straight Outta Compton. I thought that was going to pop on.
Tub Thumpers. Tub Thumpers. Oh, you know, you've been away for so long, away from Tub Si, you just don't know what day it is. Do you know what I mean? It's Tub Thumpers Day. It's Tub Thumpers Day. What I mean by it is and it isn't. We're doing a one-off tonight. Me and Si fancy doing a Tub Thumpers, and then at the end of November, Tub Thumpers Full will be back, won't it, Si? Bigger, better than ever. So, yeah, I'm looking for. I've missed Tub Thumpers. I love doing top 5 and obviously CSR and stuff, but I do like Tub Thumpers is when we just don't care, do we? Just put what we want on. So anyway, listen, thank you everybody for turning up. We'll say hello to everybody in a minute. We've got a packed one tonight, absolutely packed in it, here. Action packed. So let's just get to see who's here. Let's have a look, Simon.
It's that action packed. It was Michael Bay directed tonight's stream.
It's Jerry Bruckheimer produced site. Hello, Mr. B. Good old Mr. B.
I like the way you use Bruckheimer instead of Weinstein. Good
Yeah, good boy. Hey, Mr. B. Hello, Jesse. Jesse's here. Mr. B's here. Our Des. Hello, our Des. Nice to see you, pal. Our Zoe. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Evening, Shabby Si and chat. Finally sold my own account.
Oh, step up me on. Look at that picture of Des there, look.
Picture of Des.
Ticket for me, Mrs. C.
That was when he was on holiday side. You know what I mean? That was when he was on holiday in Latvia or whatever it was. Oh, awesome. Look, finally, you see, we'll have to get her on then, Si. Now she set up her own account. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fame, that site. It's fame that's got to her, I reckon.
Well, famous lady now. Everyone knows her.
Yeah. Hello, DTM. Hello, chat. Chat, I just said. Hello, chat. Shabby and Si. Tub Thumpers is back. I know, I love Tub Thumpers. Awesome. Brilliant. 25 people are already. Thank you all very much. Our Keith. Oh, hi, Keith. Hello. Hi, Keith. Our Kieran. Hi, Kieran. Saying hello to everybody. Good old Ops is here. Hi, Ops. Let's fly through this. Mr. Redmond. Hello, Mr. Redmond.
Baron Redders.
Yeah, Baron Von Redders. TJC. Oh, must be finished early today. Si must have finished early.
Yeah, well, I saw his bus this morning. Yeah. He always likes to take a picture of his bus. So he must have.
He says, if you want to, you can hit that like button. That's very, very nice of you, pal. That's awesome. You can also do this. Look at this. Watch. Oh, if it comes up. No, it's not coming up.
Oh, look at you.
There it is. There it is. Look at that. There it is. Look at that.
Magic of the night.
Look, liked and so if you'd like to subscribe to me and our side, watch Tub Thumpers, that would be awesome. But cheers, Des, for that. I appreciate that, buddy. Right, how do I get that off? There it is, just like that. Oh, brilliant. I'm getting panicky, Sam, because there's so much to do tonight. Let's just get back to comments. Let's get to hit that like button, you muppets. Cheers, Kieran. Hello, Catherine. We've got old cats here. Look at this. So this is a limited edition Tub Thumpers. Well, every season that me and Si do Tub Thumpers, we always want to change a couple of things and do a couple of things different. So if you've watched Tub Thumpers since the beginning, every season we change it, don't we, Si? We just do. We keep the favourites. And but we had little bits on there and then. And me and Si just fancied, you know what? Go on.
It's refreshing it a bit. It's just doing things a bit different. So the Tub Thumpers wasn't originally supposed to come back to the end of November, but we just thought we'll do a one-off because we had nothing better else to do tonight.
But if anyone wants to tell Simon the Liverpool Frankfurt score, you're more than welcome to put it in the chat.
I've got it on here. It's 3-1 last time I looked.
To who?
Liverpool.
Oh, right. Well, what do you say that?
It's not going to last forever, Mark.
Why is Si's picture leading like Des T?
Batman 66 angle.
Batman 66. I knew he was going to say that.
I love the Batman 66 show, so I angle things in Batman 66.
Hiya, Matt. Nice to see you, buddy. Wow, everyone's hiya, Stu. Nice to see you, pal. Wow, it's packed in here. Look at this. I can't believe Mrs. T's got a whole thing. It's awesome. This we'll have to put all the things upside. We'll stick them up just to make a favourites. You know, one of my favourites. Hiya, John. Good old John McGuire's here. Say how big are your muscles?
Massive, bigger than his.
Simon, ask me where my books are kept. Just say it.
Where your books kept in your office, Mark?
Over there. Oh.
Oh, we haven't got it anymore, sorry.
Oh, did you hear that then? I went over there, my muscle went. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Well, let's have a look who else is here. So let's play some AC/DC and we'll leave a pistol around and see. Yeah, I won't be playing AC/DC and I never won't be raving pistols. I know. How have I not been thrown off? You know, it's funny, isn't it? Because as a host, you sit here making sure nobody else does it. It's bloody me that does it. I'll get panned off.
Everyone, it happened to Adam last night. Things happen on here, don't they? They go off, they come on, you expect everything to run right, and all of a sudden something happens. It's out your hands.
Hey, Georgie, you can fly past. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I fly past one of your comments? I'm sorry, sweetheart. I didn't mean to do that. It's packed in here. And because honestly, we've got a packed show tonight. So I just want to make sure I can get to everybody. So don't you worry, Georgie. I'll never go past you, hun, ever. Let's have a look. Hey, everyone listening while he's at work. Well, yeah, it's only 4 o'clock here, Si. 4 o'clock. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Travels with Jason. Hey, Jason. Nice to see you, pal. Wow. Let's have a look. Let's play some AC/DC. That's a brilliant comment. Palps. So Palps is apparently thinking of going to Echo, I've heard. He's thinking, is it NEC? Yeah. Which
NEC, I think. I think that's the one that's going to be the next big meetup. Yeah. I think when a lot of people go, it'll be the NEC in April, yeah.
Right. Oh, okay, pal. Hey, look who's here. A long, long time ago. Hello, Shabby, Georgie, Kieran, Hoppy, blah, blah, blah. Yep, everyone's here. Good old Robbie boy's here. Hi, Rob. Nice to see you, pal. Martin's here.
Robert.
Why is Shabby sounding like an owl? I'm wooing over what is it? Over Mrs. T's new persona, if you will, say, a new social media. Do you know what I mean? Let's have a look who else. Oh no! You said let's fly through the. I know you'll know what it's like. It's hard, isn't it? It's getting down here. He's saying hello to Rob. So everybody's here. That's perfect. Should we start off, Si? Should we kick off with our first event of the evening?
Why not?
Right. Anything to say before we kick off? Are you glad to be back? Are you glad to be back on Tub Thumpers, pal?
Not really.
News of the week. So, do you want to tell everybody, or so should I?
It's up to you, pal. You kickstart it off. But I think this is big news of the week, considering.
Well, it is big news of the week because of the way me and you have pissed and moaned about this, about the HasLabs and this and that. No, it's too much money, and I don't understand why companies do this and all that. So, obviously, me and Si have both backed one.
So, obviously, we saw the one we did like and then backed it.
So, Si backed this. What do you think?
Again, I will tell you the truth. I don't sit on fences. I've never been a fan of HasLabs. Absolutely never. I really haven't. I've always thought they're a proper robbing scheme, whether you like them, whether you don't. The plastics sit cheap. There's never any weather jobs on them. You never get value worth for money. There's always missiles and tables and cups and all this crap that you don't need, all unpainted. So I've always been against it until I saw the Tron. But again, me and Delvin were talking about it, and I think the reason why I backed it is because, one, I've always loved Tron since being a kid. I've always collected Tron from being a kid. And this is the only way I can get these. Now, when I saw them 5 cards and how beautiful them cards are and how well sculpted these figures are, and the likenesses are brilliant, that stand that lights up, I agree with everybody else. This is $150 more than it should be, but this is the only way I'm going to get it. On top of all that, when I've looked at the backers, pal, I don't think I'm going to get it anyway. So is that karma for me slating everybody else's?
Well, so the moral... No, actually, this is a good thing. The moral of the story is me and Si will slate them all until it's something we want.
Yeah.
And then we have no problem about it. You know what I mean? Oh, how much did Martin pay on that? I mean, gunship. Oh, a snake flare. Oh, a Tron bike. I tell you what, though, I've got some pictures here, and it does look cool, though. It does look really cool.
It does. I don't think they did themselves any favours when they were showing it off on HasLab, and he showed that the front wheel doesn't move, but he made a big point that the back wheel does, which I found hilarious. But it's these. Them cards are beautiful. There's no doubt about it.
So
and like I said, I mean, if these were sold in shops, if these would fly out, all Tron collectors would get them.
Yeah.
One thing I do find confusing is that some things like Tron doesn't really have that many fans and stuff. And this new Tron Ares has shown you again at the box office, it doesn't. Why have you made this a backing for 10,000 backers? That's what I don't get.
Are you in? I don't know, mate. He's out 10,000 for that. DTM says it's great to see the Tron HasLab, but you can understand why the Tron fans will back it. It does look ace. It does, because I said to you, Simon, this morning, I'll find pictures of it and stuff. I'll tell you what it's backed at now as well. Give me 2 secs. I'll tell you how many it's got. Talk amongst yourselves. Right, here we go. HasLab Tron. At the moment, Simon, let me tell you at the moment, $260 size expensive. It has got.
Yeah, and another thing that hasn't fell down either in the value of money. Whereas normally we rub our hands together thinking, oh, there'll be a 30 quid off that for us. No, it was £260. The whole thing's cost me $265 if it goes through.
Well, it's got 33 days to go, Si, and it's got 1,022 backers, so only 988 to go. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. It's, I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to back at all.
But you saw what happened to the gunship, Si. That flew up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it did. But again, it wasn't as many as 10,000. It wasn't as sort of scorned as this is. And a lot of people again saying overpriced. Don't get me wrong. I've backed this. My cards are down. I hope people do back it. I want it to back. Of course I do. I've just got a funny feeling that the one I back won't.
And then we'll go back to slagging everybody else.
Then we'll go back to slagging Martins and everybody else's.
If it don't work, Si, we'll just go back to going, oh,
but look at these cards, though. Look at them. They're beautiful, aren't they? They're absolutely mint.
I asked Matt about it on Top 5 on Monday, because one of his ones was the vintage vehicles. And obviously that came with the rip code, but they haven't done it in this, have they? So they haven't even done that where they've put the rip code in the vehicle. And it's that
that's basically it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like what this guy was saying. Which kids are buying that today? Not many. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're not with the display and everything that it comes with. I mean, why put the ribbons on the back if it's not a play feature, is it? It is a display feature. So I think it's whether you'd rather display your figures at the back or sit your figures in the cards. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, at 265 quid, you're not going to be running that around the carpet and stuff. And do you know what I mean? You're not.
Yeah. Hey, look who's here. Hey.
But again, the only reason I've had to look at this is because it's not sold normally. So you can only get it through the HasLab, you know. So I don't know if HasLab say it didn't back, but we'll put it out in the shops anyway. I don't know if they've ever done that.
But they never have, though. They never put that Rancor out, did they? They never put Reaver's lightsaber out. No. So I'm not saying they will or they won't, Simon, but I can't see them doing that, to be honest. I can't. Well, you never know, do you? But why?
No, and that's what I was thinking. I was thinking if it's only picks up like 1,000 fans in a matter of a few days, I can't see it getting to 10,000. I'd love it to. I can't see it.
What they could have done is done the stand on its own, like they do with the Star Wars, you know, the Tantive corridor that you can get, or the Mandalorian bar, whatever, and do that at $100 or $150. Do the two vehicles at $100 for the pair, or $50 each, whatever, and do the figures at $20 and put them in retail. That adds up to more than $260, I think. Do you know what I mean? So I don't understand why they don't. But you know, Rob's never seen the Tron movie, Si.
Oh, what's your first two?
Yeah,
I can't say I'm the third. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, he's gone down. 1,022. It was 1,008 the other night. He's gone down even more if they've heard Si rant about.
What's he saying about HasLabs?
Everyone's gone to HasLab. Forget him. He's a bloody idiot. So, Robo, I never watched the Tron movie, and the point missing was, and after Si, I never will.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I really do like it. I like it a lot. I love the way it lights up and everything. I think it's a great retro piece. You know, I pray it backs. I just have a feeling that only scraping to 1,000 now, I can't see it.
It's It's a funny one, isn't it? That, to be honest, it's dead funny. Retro Tink is here, Si. The mascot of Tub Thumpers is here. Hi, 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 hi. Good old BOE's here. Let's see if anyone else is talking about this.
Was it the same thing about that snake layer? Did that like get to the very, very end and then just boom, or was it always like backed?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Circum. So we'll have a look right now. I've got pictures of this. I'm very professional tonight, Sammy. I'm looking. Fingers are going for fun, our side. Let's have a look. Share screen. This is what I back, Si. I back this one. Let's just get it up for you. Oh, look at that beauty right there. Now, same way as you. This is the same. Now, first of all, this came out about a year and a half ago at San Diego Comic-Con, and it was massive.
Yeah, it wasn't this, was it?
No, it wasn't this one time. It was basically it was Eternia size. So I was thinking it's going to be another 500-600 quid because Eternia wasn't cheap. But everyone kicked off about it because what Mattel did was they sent out to fan forums and so forth images and pictures, and they had a picture of this actually on the back of one of the car backs. So everyone's on the understanding that it's going to be the same size as Grayskull, Snake Mountain, and that kind of thing, right? So when it came out like that, everyone kicked off. I loved it, to be honest. I thought this is brilliant, and the reason I didn't understand why people were kicking off our side. It's never been made in the first place, so it doesn't really matter. To me, it didn't really matter what it looked like. But no, they weren't happy about it at all, so they cleared it off.
What was it? Well, I remember it. Was it not multicolored or something, or just?
It's all multicolored, different levels, and you see where it's got the two right there. I think Motu fans, Simon, they wanted the one that clasps like the carry case, which they've done with this. It's the same thing as Snake Mountain, Castle Grayskull, buddy, where they can shut it up and just do it like that. But I was quite happy with either or. So I was thinking when they dropped it to this, a few people in the thought, it's going to be about 150 then, probably be more than Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull, but it'd be about 150, and they'll probably throw it on Amazon like they did with the new Castle Grayskull that's coming next year. No, 300 quid, that bad boy, Si. 300 quid. And I was like, wow, why is... So
that's when you look at that. I picked up that Castle Grayskull and I got it from Sports Direct. I was stood in a queue and I looked down and they had all these box Castle Grayskulls for £40. I thought I'm well getting one of them for 40 quid.
But this is a funny thing. This figure right here, you had to back it in the early bird special, which was the first week, and you got that figure. This is the new Lady Slither. They were going to do the dino horse thing with a reptile horse as a tier, but they threw it in. So I think that's what got them eventually over. I think this was on the 8,000 side. It got to 8,000, or was it? Yeah, 8, which is weird. That's 2,000 for Masters of the Universe, less than Tron.
I know it's baffling, that high number of Tron. It really is.
Yeah. So there's now this figure right here, side that was the last tier. If it had to get to 10,000 or 9,000 backers, it didn't get there. So we're not getting this one. So that's the second time now in the Masters of the Universe crowdfunds that Keldor didn't come with the Eternia, and this one's not coming with this. So they've never actually gone past the tiers on Masters of the Universe. So why they put the Tron one at 10,000, I have no idea. But it looks cool. Is it worth 300 quid?
Nowhere near.
No, they were talking about it. Said it's all.
And
the paint.
I'm only going off spending 40 quid on that Grayskull, and that can't be much bigger. And looking at the inside of it, it doesn't look like it comes with any much more. But obviously, them tiers have bumped it up a bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it comes with that, like the Iron Maiden, and it comes with a throne, and it comes with. But basically, it's accessories for the playset, like they all do. But I've got it, and that doesn't come till November of next year, so I've got to wait.
How do you feel about that? Some things I don't mind, like Hot Toys. I ordered that Arcane Jinx. It was supposed to be arriving in October, and it got a message saying it's going to be March next year, which I didn't not so bothered about, especially with this time of year. 300 quid out your pocket. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, yeah, that's fair enough. But then I thought, well, even with this Tron, say if this Tron backs, I'm waiting a whole year, like a year and a half. So how do you feel about that? Backing things, giving them the money, hundreds of pounds, see you in a year.
Well, I'll give it.
Hopefully you're dead.
I was right. I was all right with the last one, Simon, but this one hit me when I went, hang on, I'm back this in my 40s. I will be in my 50s when I get it. You know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
That's why I work it out. So, but the last time it was meant to come in the fall of last year, the Eternia place, it came in the summer, and I think this one will too. I think it will come in the summer. So I think it will. it'll definitely be there. But I honestly, I'm not just saying this because it's easy to say it and then turn around and go, no. I think this will be my last one because it's like a Matt, and you've put me off really, both of you. You go, you've got to wait 18 months and all. You're just like, you could get rid of your collect. You don't know what could happen.
You can't say it'll be your last one because you don't know what they're going to come out with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem. So they make a big attack track and they make it absolute mint and it's an 8-seater and all this and that, all lit up. You're not going to buy it because you said I'm not buying one of these again.
Imagine it's shit. How these do it? Oh, She-Wells Castle.
And that's what I mean. You can't say that. You can only hope to God they don't make anything you want. That's the only thing you can pray for.
The Ghostbusters Ecto 1A HasLab is a great item, says Ardino. 7 figures, 23 inches long, light, sounds, great detail. You can swap between Ecto 1 and Ecto 1A. The regular version is $325, and I believe it was, and then the deluxe was $425. That's not bad at all for all that.
I went up with a DTM. We went to see Superman together, and all we did was complain about why we did not back the Ecto 1 HasLab. I'll kick myself to this day. I love that. We can change it into Ecto 2, all the figures with it, everything, and 200 odd quid, and I didn't back it. Stupid.
How long is left on that has besides HasLab? Mine's finished. Mine finished in the summer, and I get mine in November 2026. Size has got that Tron one. Our Des has got 33 more days to go. So back it, Des. Back it.
Yeah, get all your mates to back it and everything. Yeah.
Let's have a look who else is here. This is brilliant. Retro Tinker. Super Awesome says Tron will still back. It'll be 1,000 until the last day. Then miraculously it will gain 9,000 backers in an hour. I would have said before. I would have said before the gunship now, but then I saw what happened to the gunship, and that got about 5,000 or 6,000 backers in the last day.
What was the back account for that?
About 8,500, 9,000. When it eventually,
so it was 8,000. This is 2,000 more. I hope it does. I really do. Feeling.
Yeah. Jonathan says 10,000 is far too many backers for an obscure IP like Tron, especially when you got people like Rob. Who's pop culture enthusiast, like the rest will say, I've never seen it. Do you know what I mean? So he is right in a way. At least the likes of McFarlane and Subpar 7 sets targets around. Yeah, I would have thought 4,000, 5,000 for a Tron set. Do you know what I mean?
Let's say 6,006. Yeah, right. That's probably on the realistic level what Hasbro would be expecting as such. But why 10,000 of the original Tron?
I wonder if it's because they don't want to make it, and you have to make it worth their while to make it.
No, because why go through all this expense to show it and to promote it, and then to show it off at a stream, then to show it off at a con, then to get all these this advertising around the world must cost a bit of money for them to do it. So I don't believe that they ever just want to do it just for the sake of. No, I think they are generally behind what they're making. It's just whether the public pick it up, isn't it?
I couldn't agree more, pal. Like how the gunship gained on the last day, suddenly the real kicker was the Joe Snowcat. It gained like 4,000 in the last few moments somehow. So yeah, Newcastle Grayskull. I said no, new style Grayskull.
Newcastle Grayskull.
Stay here, pals. No. Oh, brilliant. Sounds like a small battery. Sponsored by Shabby Si. Newcastle Grayskull. Oh, it's right nice on the lunch bed. There are ongoing brands which are pretty big customer bases, though, John. Tron's kind of out there when it comes to merch, like Blade Runner. I look at Tron, the first Tron, like a Blade Runner. You either like it or you think it's all right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. The niche markets, aren't they? You like them, you don't like them. Do you know what I mean? Some people find Blade Runner the most boring film they've ever watched. I absolutely love Blade Runner.
Theory is, says John, Hasbro executives have said no HasLab can never fail. It's bad press when a crowdfund fails, so they will make the numbers up just to say they had a success and gain the shareholder support. I mean, yeah, I do feel sorry for people like yourselves. Well, it's like me, for example. I've missed out, like I said, I'm spending all this money on Motu on 2 figures because they didn't back all that. But then the flip side of that is I'm only one of 9,500 that's got one of them. Do you see what I mean? I'm on you. So if it gets over, Si, I think you'll be made up with them. I hear Everton are being sold via HasLab. They need 3 backers at 5p each. Oh, it's just my feelings. They made up 4,000 backers for the Snowcat. They were not real backers. They were not real backers. Oh, the very last minute. Sheesh. Look, still no backers. Brilliant. Hiya, G-Force. Nice to see you. Will it back here in 15 pence? Don't you start BOE. 15 pence is a lot of money.
How many mince pies you can buy with 15p?
Yeah, look at that. They've definitely overpriced it, BOE. She-Horse Castle has to be next for Mattel, seeing they've made her and also her horse. They've made Bo, they've made Froster, they've made Catra. I'd love a She-Horse. I mean, I've got 2 vintage ones here, but I'd love another one.
If they've gone that far, they're definitely making that Crystal Castle again, then, aren't they? Definitely, yeah.
Hello, Chocolate Chip Wookie. Chocolate Chip Wookie's here. Oh, wow, Chocolate Chip Wookies. Guess what me and Si are doing next week? I might as well show you now instead, because most of you might bugger off by the end of this. Next week, this is what me and Si are doing. Oh, next Wednesday, me and Si are going to go through all the Star Wars trailers. So I'm going to show the Star Wars trailers, and we're going to have a chat to them and so on. And that's the thing. Me and Si were discussing it a couple of nights ago. It's not just necessarily the whether you like the sequels or not, the trailers. It's the trailers we're focusing on. It's the trailers we're going to look at. So next Wednesday at 8 o'clock UK time, when you're all tucked up in bed with your pajamas on, or 3 o'clock over here in the afternoon, Star Wars trailers. Me and Si are going to do that. I'm looking forward to that next week, Si.
Yeah, I am. Some of them trailers are absolutely amazing. One of them being my favorite trailer ever made. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, save it, Si. Why, Si? Why? So BOE's here, Chocolate Chips here, Delvian Seek. Evening, all. Fingers crossed for your Tron set, but it's gained 22 backers since Monday night. The thing is, though, it's like I said, where I watched all those streams about the gunship, all of them. Oh, it's not gonna.
No, it's just no. Let's be fair now. Let's stop. It's the world of karma. Yeah. I sit here and I'm like, everybody, knobhead spending that on AdLabs, and then it happens to be. I know what it is. It's the world of karma. Everyone's just like. I know what
I
it
picked
is.
up a $7.50 Funko, says GeForce. Tron Arcade and BT Pop to satisfy my Tron itch. That's a lot better than 260.
I saw that Tron Arcade. I'm interested in that. I'm going to have a look for that.
The reason it suddenly gained so many backers was because Stu accidentally ordered. He ordered about 10 of them. Blade Runner. I agree with that. I do. I'm not a fan of the Blade Runner film. I like it, but I don't know what the big who is about Blade Runner. But I watched the second one. And I can't stand Ryan Gosling, but I love the second one. I thought it was great. Thought the second one was brilliant.
I'll say that it's a perfect follow-up. That's what I'll say.
Cold Toast is better than the original. Do you concur?
No.
I like Cold Toast. I'll eat Cold Toast. I'll eat anything. No. Epic Badger says he likes Tron, but not enough.
Cold Toast. Like, look how your butter is on Cold Toast. Your butter's awful. Like if you've got toast and it's not straight out of like the grill, or it's not straight out of the toaster, and you put your butter on it, then it all melts in. But when he's cold, it's like putting butter on a Rivita. It doesn't melt in or anything, does it? You know, no.
It's a disease to me and you, that, isn't it, Rivita? I'm not touching it. I like Tron, but not enough to spend money on the merchandise. I have a few of my friends, we're all in our 30s, even remember it. Yeah, I like Tron Legacy. I thought Tron Legacy was a great film, so I don't mind it. Blade Runner 2049 is the greatest film of the 2010s. No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Some Marvel movies were great in the 2010s. Do you know what I mean? Yo, GeForce, welcome home. Yeah, we're glad to see GeForce is all nice and safe. Star Wars trailers yet. Me and Si going to do it next week. Can't wait. Look at that. Star Wars trailers next Wednesday. Si. I'm washing my car. Oh, well, charming, eh? Mr. B says that's going to be awesome. Cheers, Mr. B. Revenge of the because me and Si was going to go through next week, and sounds like a good idea. Yeah, why not? Do you know what I mean? I get demonetized every video everywhere. I might as well just stand that on. You know, get George Lucas on me back as well. Shabby, mate, you're taking the piss. I got a weird thing for you, Si, to think about. Do you know that the lens inside your eye, if taken out, has a magnifying effect of 200 times, or is it 200x? So does that mean that the world is 200 times smaller than it appears?
Yeah, or your hand is 200 times larger than it actually is in front of your head.
Put up a house in a week. Desi's like, oh, I'd love to have them.
You've just sussed, John. You've just sussed there how the pyramids were built.
Oh, brilliant. Star Trek 6 trailer was one of the greatest trailers ever made, voiced by Christopher Plummer. Chocolate Chip says, my favorite Star Wars trailer was the Rogue One first cut, and the New Hope opening crawl interference showed that Star Wars Well, that's the thing. I remember, Mark, some of the places I was when I saw these trailers. Do you know what I mean? One of them, I was in Harrods. You know that supermarket that Zoe calls a supermarket. I was in Harrods, that supermarket. You know, buying a loaf and some eggs. Let's have a look. The Tron Arcade doesn't light up or anything, but it was $7.50.
Do you know what? I forgot yesterday. I was watching Transformers on YouTube. You know, on the Hasbro channel, and they just show Transformers cartoons all day.
Yeah.
And I'm listening away, and obviously you forget these sorts of things. You've never heard them or you don't remember. But when Shockwave starts talking, I was like, oh yeah, that's David Warner from that Sark from Tron. And he must have done quite a lot of voiceover work. But his voice for Shockwave is just perfect. And he got about him, didn't he?
He did that in the channel. A new world. He has 24 hours. You know what I mean?
Some people don't have voices, but you knew his distinctly. And I was like, no way.
Yeah, they stopped doing that, didn't they? Those voiceovers. We were huge to get one. Watch these two idiots.
I'll get John's 2 hours.
Yeah, get John to it. Cold Toast is better than original. It's like saying Everton are better than Liverpool. They are better than Liverpool. They are. See, no one wants to argue with me. It's obvious that's right. 3 Star Wars trailers stretched out in a 2-hour license. There's actually 11 Star Wars trailers. And we might show teaser trailers. And depends what I find. We're professionals, Kira. We're professionals. So, I mean,
might be Star Wars the Geordie edition. Trailer for that.
I saw the Welcome to Derry. Yeah, I think it started here last week. I think we've already got 2 episodes. I know it's on again on Sunday. I think we've got 2 of them. But I'm gonna watch. I've
seen them, Cat, but I've still yet to watch the 2 hits. I've got both the hits on Blu-ray, and I still haven't watched them. So I'm gonna have to get around to watching them first.
So, John, does that mean our wee is really a wee of a wee?
200 times.
But if Delvian say so, it must be right. Oh, brilliant! Shockwave was very much dumbed down in the cartoon compared to the comic version. Shabby, was he?
Well, take Terry's word for it. Transformers analyst.
Yeah. Hi, Biker Scout. Nice to see you, pal. Right, well, there you have it. There is news of the week. Should we see what Scuba Pete's been up to, Si? Should we have a look? What he's been up to?
I'd like to see.
Let's see what Scuba's been up to since we've been away.
In the tiki room, in the tiki room, all the birds sing work and the flowers croon. In the tiki room, welcome to our tropical hideaway, you lucky people, you.
Well, aloha once again. Welcome to Pele's Hideaway. It's in full operation, as you know, since Leslie's 50th birthday bash. We've hosted several of our friends, and if you're in town, you need to come by. There's still projects to do. You can still see that crazy white door back there. I'm working on a solution for that as we speak, but you know, the search for stuff never ends for your tiki bar. And here's a prime example. Yes, that is a bamboo aquarium that I scored off Facebook Marketplace. That mysterious selling platform buying opportunity that sometimes actually works. Check it out. I wanted one of these for the bar, and the gods have smiled upon me.
It's getting nice and relaxing for the tiki bar then.
So everybody, Simon, everybody else, we've learned that this week, Scuba Pete for the Tiki Tidbits has purchased an aquarium bamboo on Facebook Marketplace. How cool is that, Si?
Tell you what, it's looking good under there. It's looking good under the sea.
There's an idea for a stream, Si. Transformers character comparison, cartoon to comic. Ooh, you could probably do that. Yeah. Coughlin's here. Hi, Coughlin. That aquarium is awesome, isn't it? Awesome. Yep. Good old Scuba. Biker saying hello to everybody. Facebook Marketplace is the devil.
I've never been on it.
Evening, boys, and chat up. You all out. We are awesome, mate. Lovely to see you in here, pal. That puts my fish tank to shame. Oh, well, he likes.
What about that new Lego fish tank for $500? Oh my God. Have you seen that thing?
He's in going Seabook. I know, well, you'll have to tune in to the next Tub Thumpers to see what he does. So, sweet Scuba, yeah, he's awesome. It's a must for any TQ bar. It is. Scuba puts the tits into it. He does. He's right. Good old Scuba. Brilliant. Anyway, we've got over Scuba Pete. Fancy question of the week. This is the part of the show where our side turns around and tells us all something that none of us know. Let's make him big. Right, Si, what's your question of the week?
My question this week involves nature, right?
Right.
And if you're in the Scottish Highlands and stuff, and they have all these beautiful streams and stuff, and you get the freshest river water, and it comes through all these rocks, and 500 years it's distilled this water to proper spring water, then why, when it's bottled, does it have a sell-by date?
Right. Well, that's a good one, to tell you the truth. That's a good one. So why does it? Why? So if it's
already... This
right.
water has been distilled from the tops of the highlands down through the streams, and you're like, yeah, mate. Used by September 2027.
Well, we've already got an answer because it stagnates. Is that right?
But it's supposed to be the freshest, cleanest, most. What harm would it do to you? We've not always had bottled water, have we?
No, that's true. That's true. Pasteurization.
No idea.
Do you know that's the fastest milk in the world? Did you know that? Pasteurized, yeah. Zoe says it's the expiry date on the plastic bottle itself. It's not the water, Simon. It's the plastic bottle.
Oh, it might be. Might be biodegradable plastic. Because plastic degrading, yeah.
It degrades, so yeah. So the robin tossers can get more, can get you to buy more, Si. Do you not remember Holyfield's Peckham Springs? Peckham Springs. Do you not remember that, Si? Brilliant. Del Boy selling Peckham Springs. Stagnant water gains bacteria, Simon. You don't want bacteria in your water, mate. So
no.
So what made you think of this question? What was it about this question?
Because you think, don't you, things, and I think it was Rick going through the Highlands, and he was at this stream or something, brother Rick, because he lives up there and stuff, doesn't he? And I started thinking, well, why, when this is bottled, and then obviously I've seen some in Co-op, and I thought, why has it got a sell-by date on it if it's all this? And obviously the reasons must be, like you said, bacteria and plastic bottles and stuff.
Our Connor says, well, because the plastic deteriorates, which causes chemical bleaching into the water, as well as potential gaps that allow bacterial infection to step in.
I'm taking that's the answer I'm taking.
TTM says, I've wondered this for a while, but I don't drink water. So that's scary. Jonathan Redmond says, we didn't always have bottled water. That's true. But back in the old days, people were lucky to make it to 25. That's because they didn't have bottled water. Maybe if they went up their side.
I'll tell you stuff. In the Victorian period, most kids that died from that dysentery disease. What do they call it? Something disease. And it's because of ice cream, because in the Victorian times, the ice cream sellers used to sell ice creams called lickies. And they're in glass cups, and they were no bigger than like a shot glass. And they'd get the ice cream and they'd give this to kids, and the kids would sit there licking this ice cream from these licky cups.
Right.
But then all these cups would just get thrown into this water to be cleaned onto the next one. And so many kids died of illness from ice cream because of that in the Victorian days.
See, fountain of knowledge. Because the water is no longer flowing in Scotland. They've captured it and stuck it in a bottle. Si would go off it too if he was bottled. I would go off too if he was bottled. Brilliant. Yeah. Mr. B says, yep, Connor, the plastic degrades. Coughlin's law. Water requires constant movement to be filtered. You wouldn't drink a pond, well, not twice.
No.
Okay, so AI says that the plastic bottle would degrade over time and they affect the taste of the water. So I think, Si, I think the question of the week we've got to, Si, that it's not the water, it's the bottle that it goes in.
Yeah, it's the plastic side of it. I go off what Emma wrote because that was very posh how he wrote it and stuff.
Very posh how he wrote it.
Didn't Google it or anything. He knew it.
I think Connor's pissed. I actually think it's because of sea monkeys in the water. They need to breathe. Yeah. Dr. Connor, paging Dr. Connor. Si's right. Those bastards are ripping us off. We need to go to the springs and drink direct. Would you do that, though? I don't think I could ever do that.
Yeah, you can get these bottles now, can't you? Like these trendy outdoor ones that you fill it with stream water and you put the lid on and it filters through and it's just like clean water.
Well, I'm
or if you saw Bear Grylls, he does it through his sock, doesn't he? Bear Grylls takes his socks off and does it like that. So but it keeps you alive, though, doesn't it?
Connor says, I actually wondered about this before. Look, so you're not the first person that's wondered this. There's a few people that have wondered about this.
It's the tender age of thinking.
Yeah. I never like drinking water on its own. It tastes weird. I drink about 4 or 5 bottles a day, mate. I always keep one handy. Always.
But isn't it funny now, even though it's water, and we all need it to survive, everywhere you go, water always tastes different, whether it be in somebody else's house, in a different bottle, water is always tastes different.
We always, Mr. B's got well, so we here, Mr. B, we have well, but I never use it. We just use, I don't drink from the tap either. The tap comes from a different system, but we actually have a well here with well water in it, but we just buy the bottles.
You have a well?
Mm-hmm, sure do. I always thought kids' deaths were linked to being stuck up chimneys or workhouses. Very probably. What about glass bottle water? Good point, our Des. What about glass? You never thought of that, did you?
I will say one thing. Soda, pop, it always tastes nicer in glass, doesn't it? When you have a glass Coca-Cola, it's always nicer than Coca-Cola in a plastic bottle or a can in it. Always. And I don't know if that's me remembering from the griddle bar as a kid, when my gran'd like give you Cokes and they're always dead special because they're in a glass and stuff.
Right.
But I don't know if it's that, but to me, it always tastes better from glass, doesn't it? Do you not think?
I never really liked Coke from a can though. No, so I suppose you're right. Yeah, glass bottles. I know they still do it, but you know, loads of kids in the Victorian era died from dysentery. What the
dysentery?
What the
That's the word, dysentery.
Bring back Corona so we can get 10p back off a glass bottle. Yeah, Pete. I mean, Keith was big of that. What about the pop lady? We used to have the pop lady. Glass with you know, that sort of stuff. Kat says. Glass bottles also have a sell-by date. I think it's the oxygenation, like fish tanks. So you've got everybody thinking here, say, they don't just come here to have a laugh, do they? Come here to think.
Come here for science.
The little buggers got stuck up gingeries because they got fat eating ice cream. Q says, I don't drink bottled water. I drink tap water. I love all the chemicals. I love all the chemicals. Imagine. Give me the chemicals. You can get bottles that filter your pee to be drinkable, apparently.
Yeah, like these Vietnam Army adventure sets, aren't they, and stuff?
Yeah. I was on a hike in the mountainside, and a friend on the hike with us dipped his empty water bottle into the waterfall. We had to raise some because it gave him diarrhea.
Yeah. Well, again, if you're 30, you'd set up for the shits.
Jesus, what a great! I have a survival straw in my emergency. I should have put the 80 music on it. I have a survival straw in my emergency pack out. Can drink right from the stream with it. He's
have you seen them canteens that you can get? And you fill them with water and they have like a ring at the top. And it's a smell, but it convinces you that you're drinking either lime or orange or peach, but it's actually water that you're drinking. Have you seen that?
Right. No. What?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Has it got like a filter in it?
It's weird. It's like a flask. And then at the top, it has like this ring on it. And you put this ring in and it's an aroma smell. It's not a taste. Right. But when you fill your flask up with water, say if I've got this ring and it smells of strawberry, I put it in the flask. And when I'm drinking it, I think I'm drinking a strawberry drink. But it's not. It's just the smell and the water together makes you think, look, it's like a... Like a cordial. Like you think you're drinking cordial, but you're not. It's just because of the smell of this ring. Yeah.
I haven't smelled a ring for ages, but we did get these kids this thing. There was this thing over here that the kids went for Christmas last year, Si, and you got like this flavor, and you put a flavor into a water, but it's in like a and then you drink the water, but it just gives you a hint of a flavor. All the kids were mad.
It's not a taste; it's a smell. So it's not. It doesn't change the water. It's a smell that goes with it. So you think that you're drinking that. Pretty cool.
There's an actual spring water where I work, says Mr. B, and I always see people filling up bottles. All right, get out there, $5 for a bottle. Set up a store, Mr. B. You know what I mean? Calgon makes a fortune from me. You have to filter everything.
But your washing machine will make longer.
I like ice cream in a glass. Yeah, that I do agree with, because for some reason it feels colder, ice cream in a glass. When you put it in a plastic bowl, it melts dead quick. But
do you have one of them American sodas where you have like lemonade with a dollop of ice cream in or something? Yeah. I used to they were the most dossiest puddings as a kid. I used to hate it more than anything.
It's the oxygen, right? It was discovered in 1774. How the F did we remember to all breathe before that?
That wasn't the answers.
Simon, if soda in glass bottles can go off, how come wine can last for decades?
Ah, yeah. Why is that the case?
What, the France? I have no idea, pal. I don't like wine. It tastes like melted butter.
1637.
My wife loves this stuff. Do you like wine, Si?
No, it gets me too pissed. I can't drink one bottle of wine without being pissed out my head. I can drink. Honestly, I can drink a bottle of vodka, no problem. Bottle of spirits, no problem. Whatever. Drink all night. I can't have one bottle of wine because for some reason I just get wasted off wine. Wasted.
I had that conversation, Si, on a bus with Helen this morning. We all agreed Coke is better in glass bottles, so they are, Si.
I think so. It is.
Shabby, you need to tap into your well. You'll save a fortune in the long run. It's better for. I've had them both. I used to live next door. They've both got wells, both from in here, but I've never done anything with it ever. It's just there. A quality question tonight, Simon. They are Kieran. See, quality question tonight. My son won't drink Poland spring water. It tastes bad. We drink Crystal Geysers bottled water because it does taste different.
Do you know what I love? My favourite bottled water is Smart. I love Smart water. The electrolytes in it. It's dead cold. It's a really nice water.
That thing you called, is it called Aired Up?
Air Up, that's it.
About time we had someone smart, you know what I mean? I can easily taste the difference between well water and town water. Big difference. I don't drink the tap water. I don't really. I know it's different in America as well. It's in the UK, but I just buy the bottled water.
Tap water. Have you seen that, Steve?
Pulled out that used condom or something like
syringe in your glass. No chance. No chance, Mark. No chance.
Brilliant. It's common to see hikers in the Rockies carry treatment drops for multi-day backpacking hikes. Mix it in with water to make so that's like a cordial in its eye. What Jesse's talking about there. Yeah.
Yeah, cordial's not big in America, is it? You don't really do cordial, do you?
No, they do it, but it's minimalistic. So you'll never find Vimto or Robinsons or something like that. I told you that story, Sal. I'll never forget. Jen's mum and dad came over to visit us, and I got up in the morning. And Forrest, that's my wife's dad's called Forrest. He's sat in the kitchen. He's got this drink like this. He said, "Hey, good morning, Shabby." And good morning. And as he's drinking, he's going out his face. Looking at him like, "What's the matter?" And he goes, "Oh yeah." And I said, "Are you all right?" He goes, "Well, it's a bit strong, this drink, isn't it?" And I said, "What are you drinking?" And he picked up the bottle. He went, "Vimto." I said, "Vimto." I said, "It's Vimto. Have you put any water in it?" He went, "No." What he done, Si? He just poured a lot in a glass and he was like,
"Oh no!" I mean,
yeah, he was. Yeah. And then so I had to. So did I tell him to put water in it? No. Anyway, so Peckham Springs water. If you know, Coke is the best. Coke is best from a pub toilet cistern. Got a point. You mean Air Up bottle size? There are two of them. TJC knows as well. And I work, G4 says, we not only have water fountains, but filtered water fill fountains right next to it.
Filtered bottle fill fountains. That's a lot of fountains.
But then again, old Scotch tastes good with age, but really old wine does go bad over time. It's a myth that wine gets better with extreme age. So what are you paying for then, John? Is it the bottle you're paying for?
Probably the date.
I prefer from a credit card myself, Connor. Who comes out on Tub Thumpers. Wine might be 10 to 15 years is all. Any longer and it just tastes bad. I don't like it. Honestly, it tastes like melted butter. You know what I mean? I've never liked the.
I don't mind a nice glass of wine, do we?
Yeah.
But no, too many of them to get way too drunk.
Wine is the only thing that makes me an angry. And yeah, I'm not. I don't know what it is. I've never liked it. I've never had it. Wine tastes manky. Honestly, don't know how people drink it. I completely agree. I prefer wine. Red, a good blend or a cab, good stuff, especially with a nice pasta meal. I'd rather have I don't know. Yeah, I don't drink soda, so I'd rather have a bottle of water, I suppose. When I was a kid, says Dino, my dad would fill gallons of water for the local natural springs. There is a faucet for the locals to fill all they want. And I've done the same on vacations in the mountains. I suppose that's right, though. I suppose it's where you are, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Some water's going to be a lot cleaner and healthier than others, you know? My neighbour's house size called Well Cottage. What they don't know is that the well is in my garden. You go outside with the wild ground, you go, well, what are you doing here? Wine messes with my stomach, I'll stick with tequila, says Q. If soda is sold in glass bottles, it's typically more expensive and made with real sugar and not syrup. Wyoming grows beets for sugar for soda companies. Look at this.
Tell you, the knowledge.
Bottles have to be turned down, Keith. Hang on, I'm just to get it down here, right? We're going to run out of time for everything else. Your questions of the week, everybody loves them. Wine only ages in the cask. Wine is stored in bottles, and if incorrectly stored, it will go off. The alcohol is the preservative.
Yeah, see, she knows. She was there. Cat knows.
A glass of wine paired with a romantic dinner.
Romantic dinner.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, Mexican Coke is 1 litre glass bottles is exported to the US. It's the best, but not at $5 a bottle. Well, yeah, it's gone really expensive. Has soda gone expensive over there?
Yeah, everything is, hasn't it? I paid 11 quid the other day in Co-op for coffee. 11 quid for coffee. It wasn't like no top shit. It was like Nescafe Gold Blend.
Oh,
brilliant. £11.
Tequila is one of the few alcoholic drinks that is an upper. I didn't know that. I've never drank tequila, I don't think. And if I have, I've had it once or twice. That's it. I don't mind a wine now and again, says DTM. But he's having a romantic dinner, G-Force. When he's having a romantic dinner with the lovely Helen. Do you know what I mean?
Lovely Helen. That's what I like.
I'll try to. This chat's going for fun. I agree. Mexico is great, all natural, but expensive. Ooh. So there you have it. There is question of the week. And I think question of the week came pretty good. So, it's the sound of Shabby's favourite time of the year. It's nearly Christmas time. Are you looking forward to Christmas, Simon? Are you looking forward to it?
Not really.
Why?
Because I don't do Christmas like you do it. You get overexcited. I'm one of them that's always glad when Christmas is gone and the new year starts and I say everything right this year. I'm going to then I don't do it for the past 30 years. Yeah. But I'm one of them people and I'm not really one for Christmas. I don't like busy and crowds. Everyone acts a knobhead. I'm just not one of them. Do you know what I mean? I really am not. Halloween. I love Halloween. I can't.
So Halloween. So it's Halloween. it's funny you should say that, Si, because I've got older somebody else that loves Halloween. Would you like me to show you?
Yes, I would.
I will. Okay.
So you're getting all excited for Christmas, Shabby? Well, first you need to decorate your house for Halloween. Let me take you on a little tour. On my front door here, you'll see our lovely Halloween wreath with our very welcoming Halloween doormat. Of course, it wouldn't be Halloween if we didn't shove it in our neighbours' faces. We have our pumpkin in the window, followed by our little autumn Halloween floral display, and a nice stack of pumpkins in the corner. Moving into the hallway, you can see we have our little pumpkin change chair. Nestled beside him is a little ghost and a little wizard. And of course, Halloween finds its way into the kitchen with a nice table display with a pumpkin calendar, a mini pumpkin, another stack of pumpkins, and a load of monkey nuts.
and a load of monkey nuts.
There you are.
A load
That's how you do Halloween first.
No.
Halloween always comes before Christmas.
Now,
I can't get excited in October for Christmas.
You see, I would never do that with my house. I would never. Everyone in America, they do outside and they go all G-Force, Mr. B, there's Dino, there's a few lads, Jesse, there's a few lads in here who contest out. They go all out for Halloween over here. But I've never once thought about decorating my house in Halloween. Even, you know, it's Mrs. It's not him that's done it. Let's be honest. It's his Mrs. Isn't it? She's done a great job. A little trinket bits here and stuff like this, stuff like that. It looks lovely, his house. But have you ever done that? Have you ever done your house in Halloween stuff?
Well, I can truthfully say Connor has definitely played 50-50 in that, as he went out today and got himself some pumpkin cushions to go with everything. So, you know, I will say he's... yeah, but I like that. I like the way that the UK now, over these past few years, have took on more of a Halloween for October than we ever did before. Do you know what I mean? Because in America, it's always been a big thing. But over here, it's outside of your trick-or-treating, you know.
But I remember as a kid, our side, it was only Halloween. It wasn't a month before. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. We've got a lot more like you for that. We've got a lot more like how the Americans have. Yeah.
So thank you, Connor, for that, for showing us your Halloween decor for 2025. Howdy all. Sorry late, but I was wrapping Christmas presents. Awesome. Oh, brilliant. He's got a busy weekend this weekend coming up.
Yeah.
It's his toy fair. His toy fair.
Yeah, the big one. Yeah, for me and our kid, I wish you all the best for that. Hope it all goes well and everything. And yeah, really good. Just the same time, we looked into it. When Helen told us how much it is to get there alone, just to get there, never mind on the way back, it was 202 quid with 11 trains to get. And I just thought, and then it's going to cost me another 200 quid to stay over, then another 200 quid to get back. I thought, this is too dear. It's 600 quid. Do you know what I mean? Way too dear. Before I've spent a penny.
I know, and you obviously, Simon, when you go, you'll want money to spend in there, won't you?
But one day, like I said today, one day we'll probably drive down. I'll pick up Dave. We'll just drive down. We'll go to one of them. He's early to him, isn't he? This is his, what, third, is it? His third one he's doing. And they've got bigger and bigger every time for him, haven't they? So, yeah, again, all the best to me. I hope he has a great weekend. Yeah, I really do.
On behalf of Tub Thumpers, I agree with our Si. Well said, Si. Lady Steph said, did someone say Christmas? I'm always saying Christmas. TGC. He said Christmas for me. He's watching Jace open his presents and seeing the joy in his face while doing so. Nobody buys me anything. Oh, sigh.
No, I've sat there on Christmas Day with nothing.
You can't shove your Halloweener in neighbours' faces. That's just wrong. Brilliant. So good old Steph C saying hello to everybody. Brilliant, Connor. We love Halloween. I am mum. Yeah, my mum's.
Yes, we do.
She's always been a fan, hasn't she? Yeah,
one day I'll do a tour of this front room and the amount of witches and skulls and little things we have. It's everything from Salem's to we love it.
Science, telling everyone about discussions. Brilliant. He's nice. Says Shabby's Christmas decoration. Spend more time in his house.
Oh, he sits there in bloody tapping his knee till he gets the bloody, like, even a little hint cold. Can we put the decorations up? Jed's like, it's July, no bet. You're mad for him.
Honestly, I love it to pieces, but he's right. I do. It's like I said, a couple more months, me, Scuba and Leslie Christmas decoration stream. And you all better be involved. You all better. I put a note out last week and everyone's saying, shut up, Shabby, it's September. And I was like, well.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like you, isn't there? Like Martin and Steph and Scuba and Leslie. They go a bit like nutty, innit? As soon as it gets a bit cold, they think the tinsel's got to be covered in everything.
I'll never forget September last year, Steph sent me a picture of a tree. But she only sent it to me because she had sent it to the cleaners, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Andy Lemire beats the record by leaving that tree up all year long, hasn't he? All year long, he's left his tree up.
And he thought by taking the decorations off it.
They all took me decorations off. What's the problem? It's like,
yeah. I love Halloween, says John. Great holiday. I actually wish I lived in a better place where kids actually trick or treat. These days they go to the mall or whatever instead of door to door. Oh, they don't know. The subdivisions around me is packed, John. There's so many kids out. It's ridiculous. But I don't think we're doing Halloween this year. I think we're going to go and see Back to the Future instead. It's on the 31st. So I think we're going to see that. On Halloween, I sit on my front lawn in a rocking chair with a shotgun and tell the kids to get off
my lawn, boy.
Mum's saying everybody's, fabulous decor. Yep, I agree. His house looks lovely. I did back in the old days, says Hoppy. Whole house inside and out decorated. Really? For Halloween? Wow, that's pretty impressive. This is the first year when I had a chance to decorate for Halloween. Maybe this will inspire me to do it this weekend. Well, yeah, see, Connor, you're an influencer, Connor. You're an influencer.
Yeah. Well, you should. I like that. I like going into each one first. Why overrush Halloween and bonfire night before for that to get to Christmas? I couldn't do that.
No. Parents ruined Halloween over here. So scared now. Fear took over. Lead to the dark side of holidays. Yeah. Parents ruined Halloween. Well, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I always moan about going out with the kids for Halloween. I can't be asked,
trick or treating. Do we have to go, Jen?
Yeah.
You take them.
Well, that's nothing new. Do you remember bonfire night? You and Dill used to do. I never did it.
Oh, yeah. Take them round, yeah.
What did say was these fireworks? What are you getting? Oh, sorry, yeah. Never mind sites. Oh, yeah, you're going to Blackpool Toy Fair, aren't you, Si, on Saturday?
You know what? This is their third one. Me and Dave have been to two of them, and they're really good. I'm surprised myself what stuff they have there. Yeah. It's full of tables and stuff. There's a good few hundred tables there. It's a good day out. Yes, I'm looking forward to that this Saturday with Dave and Helen and Claire. Be good.
Ladies, say Merry Christmas to everybody. Si. Mr. B says, does Shabby inside dress up for Halloween?
Yeah, Mark dresses up as me and I dress up as him. That's about as far as we get. Guess who's who?
Yeah, Mr. B, as the twins from the Shining. You were shining. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm late, lads. Just been putting Christmas decorations.
Oh, I watched his video before this when he was at VTR Dave's house. That was a great video, that. Showing all Dave's stuff and stuff. And if you're ever wondering who got that Spider-Man sign off Dave, it was me. He gave it
I
me
love
the
our
NEC.
Luke. I love our Luke.
Yeah.
I love our Luke. He's a love. He's
really
a
good video, Luke. It was good.
Of course he is. That's how Rich Reynolds reviews. So he don't mess about. He does proper vids. Hey, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. I was putting Christmas decorations, so as you should. Zoe's T said you should do a Halloween decoration stream like you did for Christmas last year.
I think if I lived in America, I would, because you've got them immense shops like Home Depot that do all that, like they do all the big. I saw this year that you have Maleficent there that all animates, and you've got loads of top stuff like that we don't have over here. I miss
Halloween at my old apartment, says Q. My neighbour would hang fake body parts from his balcony. One of the funniest one was a male.
It's like
hello to everyone that just said hello. Everyone said hello to our Luke. You sure those were fake? Just like that. Oh, I gotta read it. Oh, absolutely brilliant. I used to decorate for Halloween the same way I do for Christmas. Everyone knew we were celebrating. I suppose if you bang into Halloween, it's just all new to me being in the States. Do you know what I mean? How big but then again, say I've been away from you a lot for 15 years now. Maybe it's if I came home to England and saw it's like Halloween now, I'd be surprised. Like, no way, look at this. Do you know what I mean? Everyone goes out and so forth. So maybe I'm just on this.
Do you miss bonfire night though? Do you miss that sort of thing?
Big time. Yeah.
I told the story dinner last year. It was so funny. I went to Co-op. And there's these three lads outside, they're only young kids, and they've got this guy, and he's in this wheelbarrow. He's like that, like this guy that they've made, Mark. He's got this mask on and stuff. So I'm a bit old school out with kids. I always give kids a quid if I see them and stuff. So I've gone into Co-op, and he's like, I was penny for the guy. So I'll give you some change when I come out, right? So I've come out, and I've got about a couple of quid on me, and I thought, well, there's two of them here. And I've given them the 2 quid, and as I've done it, the guy, right, in the wheelbarrow jumped out and said, how much did we get? How much did we get? They've not even made it. It was just the mate dressed up with a mask on. Oh, my God, I didn't half laugh.
I mean,
he just jumped out. How much did we get? How much did we get? And I'm like, hang on a minute. You were supposed to have made that. That's what I'm giving you money for.
That is brilliant. Hoppy's just sent some pictures on Messenger. Let me have a quick look before we get blooming there, cops. Let's have a look what you've sent me here, Hoppy. Let's have a look what our Hoppy has sent. There we go. Oh, Halloween, Si, Halloween. So let's go back to here. These are cool. Here we go. So Hoppy sent this. Let me just get over there. Where am I? There I am. Get all this work. Panicking. Ooh, what's think of that?
What is it?
It's a headless horseman that he made. Did you make the horse as well? Yeah, that's not a real
Yeah,
horse.
that's
Can't be. Super cool.
Yeah.
So there's that one.
Ooh,
Look,
my goodness.
he's still there.
I'm watching this.
Blooming air cops.
It's like The Shining.
Oh, brilliant. Look at them. Oh, jeez. Can you imagine if you write well, they're not my Halloween pictures, Shabby. Oh, sorry.
It's meology pictures.
You put up the wrong ones. He's very good at customs, and he's awesome at customs. And that's why me and Simon have decided to focus on somebody on the Tub Thumpers. And here we are with Custom of the Week. So, Si, we were talking. It was you basically that came up with this part, and why did you want to do this?
Yeah, well, what it is obviously when you have Instagram and stuff, and you have YouTube and everything, you get to see what everybody else sort of does as well.
Yeah.
And there are so many talented people in our group when it comes to art, when it comes to dioramas, when it comes to especially taking photos and figures. There's some of them make them look so realistic. So I've decided, coming back to the Tub Thumpers, I'd like to showcase somebody's work once a week.
Awesome,
Whereas
man.
me and Mark take somebody's work from Instagram, from wherever we've seen it, and showcase and tell people what we actually think of it, and to go and check the Instagram pages out of these people. Because even what I pulled out of the guy tonight is only a small fraction of what he's actually done on Instagram. And it's all amazing.
So who have you chose tonight, Si?
Tonight, I've chosen for my customer of the week, Delvian Seek. I've chosen Delvian's work.
So you've chosen Delvian's.
Like a lot of people, these pictures that they can take of figures and dioramas and get the light right, and everything like that, just honestly astounds me. Because being an artist, I work with perspective a lot. So it amazes me when I see such images like this and how they've added effects onto them. I mean, you all know Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie. Look at that. It's like a scene straight out of Return of the Jedi. And yet, these are just figures. Do you know what I mean, Mark? But it's done in that sort of way. But what I love about Delvian's work as well is he's added touches. How he's done all the foliage, how he makes his trees. Look at that background. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing how he's captured it. But again, like a lot of others, we will be showcasing a lot of this work. Next time we do it, it's Mark's pick. But again, the work's outstanding. Look at that. It's like it's walking down the street. It's amazing. And all this background, everything you see, he paints and makes everything you see there.
Yeah.
And you know, this is why I think Haslab should hang their heads in shame when a fan can do work as good as that in his back room.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just... So if they're paying 500 quid for that, how much am I paying Delvian for that? And amazing. Do you know what I mean? Amazing work.
We've always said it. We've always said, and I think by having this section in Tub Thumpers going forward from now on shows that we always mean it. We're proud to have so many talented people around us. It's amazing. Yeah. So we're never going to tell people who we're going to show. Obviously, we'll get in touch with that person and ask if it's all right. But me and Si I think we're both into this sort of creative business. Reman Furniture's signing his artwork. So when you see stuff like this, we're all for it, aren't we, Si?
Again, I just see things, and it's just the way he's got that lit, and it's like that again. It's like a scene from Return of the Jedi. It's just amazing how he does it.
Yeah. I don't know how they do it. Connor, they said, yeah, I don't know how they do it. Exactly
exactly the same. Yeah. It's mad how they get that light right, and then they'll get the effect right for that light, and just a lot. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into these that people don't see in a finished picture. But again, I love them. Look at that! Look, it's a proper little hallway and everything, isn't it? And everything going off like. And
I'm assuming, and I think I'm 90% right. These are all going to be 3/3 inch figures, aren't they? So absolutely brilliant.
I think Delvian sticks with that sort of figure, yeah. But again, look at that! Look on Bespin. Mad, isn't it? How he does it?
Yeah, just looks super cool, doesn't it? Just super cool.
And again, this is only a fraction. Go over to his Instagram account. I mean, he even made that backdrop there behind. And how much does that look like? Ahsoka. It's just again getting the right light. It's amazing.
It really pulls out these pictures. You forget, don't you, that these are actually toys.
Yeah, it's just, but because you look at them like movie scenes, and like I said, there's a lot of them that do it, and there's a lot of amazing work to come up.
Yeah.
But what I've shown there, go and have a look on his Instagram. It's not a fraction of the great photos he's actually took.
I was just getting ready. Well, don't put your pajamas on and watch this.
Get back up.
Yeah, when you saw that Ewok picture, he just camouflaged in, did he, our Delvian?
I love Delvian.
I look like a fat Ewok. You're very handsome. You don't look like a fat Ewok at all. I can hear the Ewoks chirping on that one. Some people have sent me some pictures for Halloween. I'll show them at the end of it because I've got so much to get through. If we've got time at the end, I'll definitely show John's and I'll definitely show G-Force's pictures at the end. Connor makes amazing pictures. Yep, you all do. You do. So don't worry.
Yeah. He's another one that makes amazing dioramas. It's stuff that he makes.
No, we'd like to thank you to show Oppie. You know, Keith Knight, where do we stop? There's and if I've forgotten if he's, don't worry. So every Tub Thumpers that me inside here, we're going to just do a selection of who we find is customs of the week. So you're all going to be on it. We're very proud of your work. Your work speaks for itself. So I agree.
Well, I'm just thinking, don't think it's missed when it goes up on Instagram and you get the likes and you're ready on to your next one. These sort of images aren't missed by people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You appreciate good work like that. I especially do.
Yeah, you forget, don't you, Simon, as well, about what John's saying about the twin car. Yeah, you're right. He's an awesome, the twin car pilot. He's brilliant. Yeah. The only issue with the pics is Delvian smoking and drinking tea in the bottom right corner. That's the best part.
Well, he's only really that big. That's the thing.
It's only when you meet him. Hello.
Yeah, in fact, the borrowers.
Awesome custom work, Andy. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, he's Delvian's work is absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, there you are. That's our custom of the week. Let's see what what is it? Delvian we've seen. Let's see what Des has been leaning on.
It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Hello, and welcome to Lean In with me, Des. Great to see you. Today, I'm leaning on some scaffold.
With me.
There you go.
Loved it. So this week, Des is leaning on scaffolding. So
he does piss you off though, doesn't he? Because how could he be at work and he's like gear and stuff, lean on a scaffolding and still make it look like he's James Bond? Don't be looking for a new James Bond. We found him for you, haven't we? We found him.
I just want to thank everyone that sent in clips tonight, and I just love him to pieces. But when Des sent that in, I just thought that is stupid stinky tidbits. Gunners.
Can even make scaffolding look good, can't he? Even make scaffolding look good.
Brilliant. What a great community we have, man. Just with things like that, just I love stupid stuff like that. Absolutely brilliant. Vintage Troy Russ says, good evening, Dave. Sun's British F4 results this evening. He won one and came fourth, but probably getting a penalty for that one.
Well, a bit risky business, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey there, VTR. Yeah, perhaps it wasn't T. I wish one of the Dial folks would do maybe a how-to video on an action figure photography.
I always say that, but none of them seem to do. I know VTR, he was getting into it a bit, doing bits and restorations, and they were great videos and stuff. But again, people like G-Force, people like Delvian, you need to get your asses out and make videos of these sorts of things, because I'm going to start doing my own haunted house. Like I said, I've got a lot of haunted house figures, horror figures, and I want them all out, but I want to build a big haunted house to go with it. So any advice these lot can, because I've never built anything like that before, but I think I can. Do you know what I mean?
Simon, you've got Oppie, you've got
everybody.
Keith, you've got, you know what I mean? You've got Delvian. It's like I said, for anybody, because there's that many of them. No, all of them are G-Force did it with me. G-Force made some platforms for his figures, and they looked awesome. And he showed me how to make them. So I don't think that I have any problem doing that. But would you make them, Si?
Well, like I said, I'm going to make a haunted house and stuff. But when I see the walls that Delvian makes, and then I see the way that Keith Knight can light up absolutely everything, and then VTR can turn his hand at doing anything. VTR, we do have enough people around me for what I need to know. Do you know what I mean? To do it.
No, that's brilliant. Well, that was one of the funniest things. Yeah, proper British workmen doing F4.
Yeah. 6 men, 1 shovel.
I even bought him a new mic. That is commitment. Sorry, that is commitment. Because he sent me a couple of them. And let me just say that wasn't the first take. I'll just what an absolute star. I even bought him the microphone. Look at this. Brilliant, brilliant. Hey Keith, sorry I missed you, my friend. Hey Ricardo, my brother Emma's talk. Excellent work, Delvin. Yeah, his work is absolutely brilliant. And you don't have any takes. And that was it was I just love that bit. Hey, it's me, Des. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, brilliant. Borrow Keith for a week, Si. They are. Have him.
He can come round here for a week.
The true horror is that Si's haunted houses, they took something out of the box.
I love them NECA black and white Hammer figures, and all the old school Universal monsters, and I love all them figures.
One of Run Stream's Muzzer made a Star Wars container box. It looks amazing. I also have a piece of Darth Muzz's custom. He made me a Tantive Tatooine thing to put my land speeder on, and it's brilliant. He sent it all the way from Australia, bless him, and I've still got it. Yeah, it's awesome. So I know his work too, pals. Half expecting Des today. I am mostly leading on it. Yeah, Des is the art of leading. Exactly. Perfect. Well, we're halfway through the show, our Simon, and usually halfway through the show we do a gallery. And so obviously, what we inside want to do though, there's been 50 guests on Tub Thumpers, and we've only shown the gallery once or twice. So what I decided to do the custom of the week. What I decided to do is do something like this. Oh yeah, we're going to do an archive gallery, and I've picked someone this week. So what I did was I just put it all in a wheel, and I just went boom, picked one. Would you like to see an archive gallery, our Si?
I really would.
Here's a gallery.
I remember that time it was all in Neighbours. Oh, they were great days. 87 to 92. Brilliant days.
It's great though, because obviously we've been doing Tub Thumpers outside for a few years, and I was going through the galleries, like I said, and I just thought all of them are good. All of them are good. You can't just pick one. So I just went like that and just put my finger on it. It came up back. But I haven't seen Mike's gallery size since Mike was on, and it was brilliant.
No.
Absolutely good old Mike. Yeah, I agree. I thought I remembered Mike from the Souls.
Yeah. Every Australian stereotypes in there, isn't it? Everyone. Mike's Australian. What can we do? I know what we'll do. Kangaroos. Neighbours.
The best one is when you've got Mrs. Mangle and he's like that. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant.
My mum's favourite move of everybody is when we did him in Wentworth, when we did him in Prisoner Cell Blockade for that music. That was so funny.
That was so hard to find that music, but I tell you what, gold side, gold.
It was funny.
Brilliant. Cheers, pal. That's me and Si love doing the galleries. Great work there. The return of that music. This is what I mean.
Oh, Des, do you remember that time when we all did a stream and it was about watching everyone's galleries and that music kept playing for like 2 hours and it drove us all crazy? In the end, we were like, oh.
I didn't think. Do you know what I mean?
God, it drove me
like
mad.
You very young Des and Zoe were like, what the France?
Adam's like, oh, that was mad.
Well, here's a new thing as well. What do you think of this? Movie scene of the week. I'm going to put up a picture of a scene, and you lot, this is all for you lot in the chat, not for me inside. You've got to tell us what it is. So let me show you the scene.
We'll reveal the picture towards the end of the show. So it gives you a good think. So here's the picture, but we'll reveal it. So even if you write in the chat, we'll let you know at the end of the show if you write or not.
Right. So the picture is this. Name the movie. Oh, that's a... I'll tell you what, Si, for a new thing, you've started off hard there, mate.
Well, listen, I thought about that, but then I thought about these lads in this chat, and these lads have seen absolutely everything there is to see.
Yeah.
And originally I thought they won't get that, but then I thought, yes, they will. There are certain images in that picture where they'll get it. So we'll see who gets it.
Geek Strong's already got it. Look, Ferris Bueller's Day Off says specifically Emmanuel 2.
So it's Emmanuel 3.
So we've got Emmanuel 2. No. We've got Ferris Bueller's Day Off from our Mr. B. No. Look at the ice creams on the heads. That's actually there in its eye.
Yeah, it's a little clue here.
Martin says, see no evil, hear no evil.
Never
Luke
know.
says, see no evil, hear no evil. Jonathan Redmond says, Training Day.
Never know.
At first, I thought Forrest Gump, but that doesn't seem right. PGM's Day Off. You're a cheeky bastard. Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Brilliant, guys. It finally happened. Unicorns only show themselves to pure of heart, and now we have 2 unicorns here. There we go. Still a European vacation. Right, well, there you have it. So at the end, I shall reveal what that movie was. Maybe one of you has got it, maybe one of you hasn't. Who knows? I tell you what, though, Si, it is a Tubbs. It is Tub Thumpers. So let's show everyone what we've got. I'm living it right. So, Si, I'm going to show yours first because you've got pictures. So let me just get to pictures. Our Si. You got some cool stuff this week, Si, in your Tubs. So,
well, just to get little pickups that you pick up along the way.
Yeah, I like what you've got.
Tubs.
Yeah. Let's just get back to here. Ooh, so what's this, Si?
Well, this actually, it was Connor Fuller that got me this. I was after it for a while, and it sold out everywhere. I just couldn't get my hands on it, and I collected the small comic book versions of the Marvel cards and stuff. He threw in the Hot Wheels Action Comics card, which I've never seen before. Issue #1 Superman. I've never seen that, so that's quite cool. But that figure I've been after for quite a long time, so it was really good to get my hands on it. So I just want to say thanks to Connor for that.
That's really nice.
It's bigger after, and it's a great figure, isn't it? Really, I think you got it as well, didn't you, Mark? The Ron figure.
Yeah, I found it. I went to Walmart. There it was. It was putting them out. Actually putting them. I've done that a few times. Our side where I've gone into Target or Walmart and they're putting them out straight away on stuff like this that you can't really find. So yeah, it's a lovely figure. Just before I show you second one, site National European Vacation, Driving Miss Daisy, See No Evil, Hear No Evils. The Ice Screams gave it away. White guys can't jump. Because he's deaf, not stupid. I'm going with Luke. Hello, Dean. Good old Totally Taylor's Retro. Good morning, my friend. Nice to see you. Everyone's saying hello to Dean. Jonathan, great guest. Almost an hour and a half, and we're finally looking at times.
You like to waffle on, Zoe?
Hi, Ian. Right, so there's that one side. Let's have a look what your next one is, Bubba. Oh, that's
yeah. I saw this at last year's San Diego Comic Con, and NECA showed you what they were doing, what they were coming up with. Right. But again, my love of vampires and Count Dracula, I always collect Count Dracula stuff. So when I saw this that was coming out, the Count, I thought, oh, I can't wait for this. Anyway, it came out this month, so I've picked it up. But what a great likeness and a great figure it is. It really is. And I got it for 38 quid, which I thought was a bargain.
It's really. Are you going to collect all these? Are you just going to go? For this one?
No. When Claire's seen it, Claire's like, "Oh, hang on a minute, we might have to start getting these in," because she's seen a Big Bird that they've done as well. But for me, I only wanted the Count. I only wanted the vampire, so that's what I went for, because he was my favourite character as well in Sesame Street. Awesome. So that's the one I really wanted. So I probably won't buy any more. Whether Claire does, that's up to her. But that's one I really wanted. These, again, I collect minifigures. But when I go to toy fairs and I go to cons and stuff, I only buy custom minifigures because I've got that much Lego. I don't want minifigures in the box, so I try and stay away from like loose minifigures. Yeah. But Jason was going around his room and he showed these. It was a set of the Sailor Moon minifigures, and I've never seen these before ever.
Are these, sorry to cut you off, my kid. Are they custom figures inside?
Yeah,
custom
these are customs.
Right.
These aren't official Lego. These are custom Lego. But again, this is what I really love to buy. I love custom little minifigures. So when I saw these for Jason, I said to him, "Oh man, you've got to give me an address of them where I can get them from." Next thing, he posted a set of me. He'd already ordered me in set and posted them through the door. And he'd also thrown in Chucky and the Bride of Chucky at the front. So again, thanks so much for that, because like me, Jason, we collect Sailor Moon stuff, and I've never seen anything like that before. So I'm thankful for him to pick them up for me. I really do love them. I think they're great.
Lovely of him. And no parent does as a gift, or did you pick them?
Yeah, no, we just got them as a gift. Just said, I said, I'll make sure I get him something nice. Yeah. Don't you worry.
I'm 100% getting the Oscar figure. The trash can looks awesome. Yeah, I don't know, Si, because I think that'd be one of them if I picked one up. I've seen the miniature ones that they're doing, the smaller version, they're all in Walmart for $20, like the PVC ones, like they did with the tiny terrors and stuff like that. They're all in now from Sesame Street. But he's right. If you pick up one of them, yeah, I can see the count on the shelf next to Blade. Yeah, it's really cool. I want a Big Bird too. Nothing wrong with Sesame Street. Yeah, custom Shabby. That was lovely of you, Jason. That's really nice of you, man. Yeah. Start building the Dark Falcon. So, Si, who is the best Count Dracula? And if who is different? Who is your favourite, says Ian?
For me, and it's the Britishism in me, my favourite Sherlock Holmes will always be Jeremy Brett, and my favourite Count Dracula will always be Christopher Lee. He just brought something to them roles that were just terrifying. And for that, they will too. In them two roles, they'll always be my favourites, always.
Hey, George. GTM says, Helen wants the Big Bird. She can buy it herself.
Yeah, but again, you know, if like I said, if Claire was to say I'm going to start picking these up, I'd say great, because they really are brilliant figures, and the likenesses of them are so good to them Muppets. So if people are picking them up, I think that's brilliant. You know, I really did.
G4 says here, Si, custom Lego minifigures are a hot industry. So what are they on this side? Is the quality good on these custom figures?
Exactly the same. I've always found that with minifigures, especially the minifigures of today that are customs, they're exactly the same as what Lego is. No difference whatsoever. But they'll do things. Like I bought a RoboCop one. I've got so many custom ones, and so I like to pick them up, and they're not expensive. They're like $3 for a tenner or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just something I like to pick up when I'm away. But I've always collected Sailor Moon stuff as well. So when I saw these on Jason's, and no hesitation, he just got them for me, I thought that was a great thing for him to do. So
awesome. Do Lego not go after custom minifig makers, says Jonathan, or are they different enough to get away with it? That's a good question.
Couldn't tell you, John. It's something I've never been interested in. It's just when you see them at these cons and these fairs and stuff, they're always nice to pick up. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to cost you a nurse ransom, and I like the collection that we've got of them.
That's a good point that John makes, Simon. He says, well, a lot of times custom Lego figures are used real Lego parts. They're just in different ways, or they're painted. Right. That makes sense. Right. Awesome. Good call. You passed on your Christopher Lee there, Si, says Ian. There is very little difference from off-brand Lego to Lego these days. Me and Scuba said that when we got a Christmas Story house last year, and it wasn't Lego, and the quality was. I was messaging Scuba because we were making it at the same time, and I'm messaging him going, "Do you believe the quality of this?" And he's like, "No, Shabs, it's brilliant." So let's have a look. Keith Ness, Christopher Lee's Dracula, Adam West's Batman, Christopher Reeve's Superman. Game over. Do you agree with that? I agree with that
1,000,000%.
Yeah. Well, a couple of our Bigtober 225 participants are doing all Lego figures this year. Well worth a look. Nice one, Ian. Yeah. And Nick Hammond is Spider-Man. Yeah. So there's Jason's Lego figures that he sent you.
Yeah.
What's this, buddy?
Again, I love picking up the Jada Street Fighter figures. There's another 2 yet are on pre-order, but this one here, the new Vega that's just come out, again, what a great figure. And for the price of these figures, honestly, you can't have, if you love action figures and you love 6-inch action figures, this line's just been brilliant. Everybody I know that's collected them has raved about every single figure that's come out.
Yeah.
And what's great is, you know, I've loved the Street Fighter games from being a kid. And when these first, but I love Tekken more. And when these first came out, I was actually buying the Tekken figures. And Jono said to me, "You're not collecting the Street Fighter ones?" And I said, "Well, not really, because I buy enough as it is, and Tekken are going down the line." Next thing, Jono's bought me a Street Fighter figure, gave it Claire and said, "Make sure he starts collecting these figures." And I'm so glad he did, because the Tekken figures only got to 4 from Games Dimension. They didn't make any more than 4 figures, never heard of again. And yet these have just gone on from strength to strength to strength. I absolutely love them.
You do, don't you, kid? You stuck with him, aren't you, Si, these? Because you're not really, and it's funny that, because I don't, for anyone who doesn't know, our Si's always said, you're not you don't have to have everything. You don't need to collect them all. But with these, you have done. You've got them all, haven't you? So
I think it's because of the love of that game, especially Street Fighter 2 Turbo as a kid. But, you know, I collect them, Brian collects them, Jono collects them, Connor collects them. A lot of us do collect these, and not one of us has been unhappy with it. You know, it's just a thing for what we buy. And, you know, as much as me, Mark, some of these figures can be so expensive.
I know G-Force has picked a couple of them. Yeah, he loves them.
Yeah.
They are nice, guys. They are nice. This is something special, though, buddy. This is something
special. It's special because I want to tell a story about this. That, you know, I don't really see Greg and Gianni, and I saw him, you know, obviously when we go to these toy fairs and Echo and stuff, especially Echo and stuff, but they didn't go to the last one, so I've not really seen them. So having them on the Tub Thumpers, it was great seeing Greg and Gianni. And when they pulled out what they were doing with these figures and stuff, I said, please, whatever you do, don't forget me with that Biker Scout one. Anyway, they've come off the Tub Thumpers, and I'll tell you the God's honest truth, I've totally forgot about it. Totally forgot. And it got to the day of Echo, and they were there at weekend at Echo, and they were displaying all these figures. And I got a call off Gianni saying, "Do you still want this Biker Scout figure?" And I was like, oh my God, yes, I do. But I thought it was really good of him to be at a place of Echo where hundreds would have gone to buy that. And he thought of me and put it to one side. And Gianni said, you know, Si wants that. And they gave me first opportunity to buy it. Because like he told me, he took all the figures there that they'd done for the book, they'd all sold every one of them. So he would have got rid of that. Do you know what I mean? So I was so thankful that he thought of me. Do you know what I mean? And I'll treasure that forever with the book. Do you know what I mean?
I won't listen. I think everybody knows what we all think of Red 5 Design side. We're big fans, aren't we? Always have been.
Things like that. Do you know what I mean? That these lads could have gone right up their own arses with this book. They could have been like, we're in the upper echelon here. Do you know what I mean? And like what most of them do like this. And they're just such a brilliant, brilliant pair of lads. Do you know what I mean? And to think of me like that over a couple of months, they didn't forget. I won't forget that, mate. Do you know what I mean? At all. So I was a really nice thing to do.
So that's the back of the card, right side, that they've done the certificate of authenticity on it. That's brilliant. What a great idea to do that.
Yeah, it's the actual figure that was in the page of that book. Anyway, they also sent me some Echo Base beer mats that they'd got and some extra special edition stickers. So what I'm going to do, Mark, when I send your parcel off, I'm going to make sure that you get a set of them. So I'll put them in your parcel as well.
Absolutely brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look. That's what people say. You got picked up some nice. I'm glad you've got that Biker Scout. I really am. I bet you were made up, weren't you? Like you said,
absolutely made up. Like I said, when they didn't forget me, I was made up. Yeah.
So Christopher Lee's Dracula. Adam Wesley's Batman. Jada did an awesome job with those Street Fighter 2 figures. Side, everyone a banger.
They are. And I was going to start buying the Scooby-Doo ones, but then I've seen they're doing Street Fighter Alpha 3. So I'm like, no, I'm going to stick with the Street Fighter line and carry on buying the Street Fighters. Because, again, they'll all be brilliant figures. I know they will.
The best Dracula size, Morgan Freeman from the Ectric Company. He was the vegetable-eating vampire.
Yeah, Liam Neeson in that film, he was funny.
Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, Bill Bixby, Lou Ferrigno, Bruce Banner, the Hulk. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah. Again, our impacts, as we saw these as children, and they were our first, weren't they?
Yeah, Hi, Mike. Nice to see you. Did you see your gallery before, Mike? We did an archive gallery. Yours was chosen tonight. Usual, Mike. It's lovely to see you, buddy. That Biker Scout is an amazing looking piece. It really is. And you are right. That's something you'll keep forever, won't it, Si? You'll
forever, absolutely forever. Yeah, but everything anybody gets you'll keep forever. Yeah. But I just thought that was nice of him just to think of me with all them people there. Do you know what I mean? He could have sold that in seconds, no problem at all.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, you missed your gallery. Yeah. He says, the cert being on the back of the card is so cool. I agree, Jonathan. I just thought, what a lovely touch. But I didn't realise that until our side sent me the pictures. And I thought, bloody hell, they've put it on the back of it. I thought that was awesome.
It's the coin in me this does me, where they've actually made a Red 5 Designs coin. And in it, so it's a special edition coin for it as well. Great backs. We all love card backs, don't we?
They're just so talented. They're again, and other people around us that are mega talented. I need the yoga. Got to contact those boys. Yeah, they did well selling them though, didn't they? They got rid of quite a few of them, didn't they?
I'd be very surprised if he's got the Yoda left. He said to me, he took a load with him, and they all went.
Yeah, we agree there. Greg and Johnny are top guys. Yeah, Matt Salinger is Captain America. The old nice one. Yeah. Do you want to see what I picked up, Si? I'll show you a couple of things that I got, Simon. Let me see. I found this. This is one of the as you know, I like Transformers 86. So I found that one, which is the Blaster and Eject.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, love that.
So I saw it in GameStop, so I picked up that. These are the ones I sold all my classified, like I said, and they're all gone. But
why was the reason for that? I've had enough.
GeForce sent me a couple, so I kept a few of them that were gifts or whatever. But the rest of them that I bought, I just thought, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? These are the ones I like. So I like the 6, and this is the cartoon that I enjoyed watching. So I got that. Oh, tubs. Loads and loads and loads of He-Man, Si. Oh, my camera's out of focus. Loads of He-Man. So I've got loads of He-Man stuff. I picked up him, Simon. Anakin Skywalker. Yeah. Really nice. Really, really nice. That's a lovely figure, that.
So I
got him. Yeah, but it's $32, $31.99 for this arcade. So they're getting pricey Black Series. But I've always liked him. I'm a big fan of Black Series.
Yeah.
Here's one that you might like, Si. Now, I went to Walmart in Spring Lake in North Carolina, and they had about 5 of these on a rack.
Yeah, I love that figure, the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man 77.
Well, it's funny,
that's the picture, the side look. That picture there is just so iconic to me. I love it. You know,
but this was hard to get hold of on its side, and then I just saw like 4.
It's still available. You can still find it in places, but I would say as a Marvel fan, pick that one up because it's going to be quite sought after, that figure.
They were doing Masters Universe at Walmart for $10, so I picked up another one of them. So I'll open one now, and so I've got. I mean, Masters. I'll do a thing on Masters one night and show you everything I got on that. But I also picked up a Christmas decoration.
Oh my God! Here we go. Come on, get it out your system.
So that's
what is it?
Well, if you've seen A Christmas Story, you know that's Ralphie dressed as the pink bunny that his aunt made him, and his mum and dad made him wear it on Christmas Eve, and he was gutted. Do you know what I mean? So every, what I do is I keep a jukebox sign, and every year I save up all the coins from the car and from your bags and stuff like that, and at the end of it, I open it all up and buy that year's ornaments for that. Do you see what I mean? Last year I had $84 in that jukebox. $84, you believe that? Do you know what I mean? So,
well, there you go.
But yeah, I don't really collect Marvel Legends, whatever side, but I just thought, I'll get them. So I got quite a few stuff this week. All my GameStops are closed, are they? Mum says the best Dracula is George Hamilton.
Oh yeah, I love at first bite. Yeah. What a great movie that is.
Yeah, Shabby Si. I've still got loads, but I thought we're running out of time, so I'll show them another time. But Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones, Christopher Lloyd is Doc Brown, Stuart Norris is Henry Jones Senior. Well, Strong's got it. Robert first night. That Hammond. Yeah, he does. And like I said, I remember Saiga. I think a couple of you lads over there got it, and I'd never seen it. And I thought, I'm not going to ask about Pulse and all that nonsense just for a figure I don't collect. But like I said, there was about 5 or 6 all in a row in Spring Lake Walmart. I thought, pick one of them.
It's different for things like that because, like I said, you're not a Marvel Legends collector, but you were a fan of Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man growing up as a kid, like I was. So to see things like that and that sort of artwork on that box, it's always nice to pick up.
Yeah, they are. I love the TV and Nicholas Hammond.
Yeah.
I think we all did. Let's be honest. We all have it. Quick question, side. Do you watch all the vampire shows and movies, and even the chick flick ones?
Oh, I used to do back in the day and stuff. I mean, not so much anymore. I mean, I think we all watched Buffy, didn't we? With Sarah Michelle Gellar. But I do, and I'm so glad it's. Well, I'm not glad it's over, but I'm glad it's over because it stayed funny up to the end. But What We Do in the Shadows is one of the funniest shows I think I've ever watched about the vampires in New York. I love that show. So probably that's the last one I watched.
What about this? What's Dracula's favorite fruit? A nectarine. Well done, well done. That was awesome. I have to send Steph and Martin their ornaments. I got them. Nice one. Spider-Man 77 was supposed to be a Walmart. That's why it was in Walmart then. So that's probably why I found it about a year after it came out. I dated a vampire once. I have to give her the elbow. She was a right pain in the neck. Look at that. Look at that.
There you are. King James missing all this gold here.
I'm telling my grandkids that one VTR. Love Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man. He may feature on the channel soon. What, Nicholas Hammond? That'd be awesome. Eddie Murphy is the best vampire. Oh, yeah. Curly hair. Yeah.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
And I said Vlad's favourite fruit was a blood orange, but hey, oh, did you get it? I'll tell you that, they're all coming out tonight. Voyage of the Dementor is a great Dracula film. Absolutely brilliant. Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who thinks Dracula sucks? Oh, I'll tell you what. They're all talking about drinks and so forth. But do you know where else that you can get a really nice drink?
Let me think. No.
Well,
where? I was waiting for it to go on.
Well, I'll show you where you can get a lovely drink.
It's cocktail time. Now let's do a peach fizz royale. In your cocktail shaker, we need 1 shot of Cointreau, 2 shots of Archers, 1 shot of grenadine syrup. Let's add 2 ice cubes and shake. Right, let's serve. In a fresh glass, we'll add some bitter lemon, add in a couple more ice cubes. Now for the taste. Peach Fizz Royale or a Georgie Special. See you next time.
A Geordie Special. So, just how packed is Tub Thumpers tonight?
Do you know, if you've got friends around now this Christmas and they all come around your house and you're thinking, what can I serve these people to like show them I'm a bit classy and stuff and not just beer or wine, you can now make a Geordie Special for them.
So, if you're there, say for example, right, so Ricardo's got a hot date because obviously his name's Ricardo, right? So he's got this hot date, Ricardo, tonight, and this girl's coming around and he's tidied his house and he's got his aftershave on and he's like, oh man, what do I make? What do I make her? He knows now how to make a Geordie Special. Courtesy of the Thistledew Bar. Courtesy of the Thistledew.
So cocktails are available after 7 p.m.
Cheers, says Mrs. T. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good one, Zoe T. Look at GeForce. Informative and fun. Who knew? Exactly. Brilliant. All these horrible dad jokes I will get.
Big James in his pants thinking, I can't write any of this down. No.
I bet Zoe filmed that several times on purpose. I bet she didn't. I bet she's a professional. Oh, Zoe, no message.
One take Zoe.
Doing all this stuff. Good old one take Zoe. One take Zoe. Brilliant. We need the Thistledew Playmobil video now. Yeah, we do. We need to get that on. A Georgie Special. Oh, I thought it was a... I wrote Geordie Special. It's a...
Right, Zoe. Sorry about that on behalf of myself.
Oh, brilliant. Zoe, if you serve Dracula a drink, you need to provide some nuts as he likes a little bite on the side. Look at I thought Geordie Special would have involved a Nuki Brown. Oh yeah, brilliant. Georgie Special, not Geordie Special. Well, all right. So
But now it's a Geordie Special.
now it's a Geordie Special. It's a Tub Thumper Geordie Special. Hiya, PGM. Lovely to see you, my friend. The only mixed drink that was served in an Irish pub I go to was a shot in a beer. Yeah, my wife likes Cosmopolitan. So are you one for Thistledew Fancy Doos, Si?
If I get one, I'm not really one for asking for one at a bar or anything like that. But if I get one, all the merrier.
Honestly, look at that. Honestly, can't get the stuff. Sorry. Well, yeah. So Georgie, it was me. I've just put the D and the G wrong and all that sort of stuff. As you know, our Si is not a fan. He's not a fan of hoodies, are you, Si? You're not a fan
really.
of these hoodies. But nobody knows why. So I think it's time to find reasons why Si doesn't like hoodies. So there's several reasons why, Si, but each week you're going to give us a reason why you don't like hoodies, right? So you tell me when you want me to put up this picture, Si, and I'll put it up.
I just think you should put it up straight away because this again is just probably one of the many reasons why I just will never be caught dead wearing a hoodie.
Oh, so this is reason one. Si hates hoodies.
No, there you are. You see, I'm not being funny. If that little eco goblin's got to run around with a He-Man haircut, kicking off, screaming Palestine at everyone, running around in an activist hoodie, there would be a reason just there why I don't wear hoodies. Eco
goblin site. Very good, G-Force. Eco goblin. So is that why I say things like this just put you
again? It's just one of the reasons why. But again, have you seen her lately screaming her head off? Running around in an activist BBC hoodie.
I want the US and the Swedish government.
They are. There's reason one.
No problem, Mike. No problem. Brilliant. Zoe says, "Oh, Mum, yeah, I'm just teasing Pete. He's just teasing." So he needs to make a Simpsons classic, The Flaming Mo. I've just realised something. This show has no purpose. We're all talking about. What do you mean?
How dare you?
How dare you?
You've had science, you've had history, you've had information, you've had cocktails made.
I was going to say, you've had fashion. You sounded like, when you say how dare you say, you sound like her.
That's it, rubbed off. How dare you?
I love hoodies, no zipper, only pullovers. What do you think to that, Simon?
I think each man who dares wins.
The Flaming Mo. I'd probably call it the Flaming Joe. You know what I mean? Activist hoodie side. There it is. So if Miriam's watching, they are Miriam. The activist hoodie. It's taken you 5 years to realise. Charming, eh? I can't make anyone happy.
How dare you?
Look at him. You've just figured that out. Brilliant. Well, they are. So yeah, I agree with that.
That's reason one. Yeah. So, eco gobbling, reason one.
Eco gobbling, reason one. We'll go to that, to this. Every time that me and Si have done a Tub Thumpers, we've always had the debate on Linda Carter and obviously Victoria Principal. And me and Si have always turned around. Now, you lot have jumped straight on Carter. Oh, Linda Carter. But so me and Simon have decided to find some modelling pictures of Linda Carter and of Victoria Principal. And what you've got to decide, it's a mark out of 10. Which is your favourite picture? Not the best looking, the favourite picture. So I'll start off with Si. Si, you chose this one of the lovely Linda tonight.
Just look at that. That's just when you die and go to heaven and stuff. That's what you're going to see. Just looking at you saying, everything's great. Come with me. And if you ever make a 5 foot doll of this one. But again, Linda Carter is beautiful.
You see, now, Ricardo, you've jumped the gun, you see. You haven't seen the picture of the lovely Victoria yet, but look at you, Sean Mike. I like the way you think that if you meet Linda Carter's side, her exact words are, "You're going to be safe, come with me."
Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, Linda Carter from 77 to 86 is gone.
Oh, yeah, Shabby's been plugged again. Yeah, probably. Right. So awesome geek show. Now you're talking. What was that Delphian singing just then? Both are deeper than I deserve. Right. So we need points for that. So what we'll do is the highest point. So what would you give that picture, Simon?
That's a 10.
That's a 10, Si. You're going to go for a 10
That's
for that.
a 10, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. 10. So there's Si's picture, the lovely Linda right there. I think I've got that picture beat, Si. I think I've got it beat. Oh.
Tell you what. That's hard, that.
You see, right? Because you lot are probably thinking, oh, it's over the cowboy out in Dallas, digging oil or whatever, finding Bobby in the shower. But then you see Victoria Principal, and it's not as easy. It's not as easy as you going, oh, Linda Carter, is it?
That's a 10 as well.
You should be watching Linda's specials where she sings and dances magnificent. Check out Linda Carter singing I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. I didn't know that. Well, I'll give that a go. I meant the song, not Shabby Wins. Look at that, Shabby Wins. I tell you, right? What Papa says, Victoria Principal can't sing. Mudhorn staying where he is.
Well, I think I have to sort of still agree with Mudhorn, even though that is beautiful.
Yeah,
Linda Carter still in these. That's still edging me towards.
Right. So I didn't say that towards yours, but you have. So I think this week's winner is Victoria Principal, because when you put yours up, I went, yeah, it's Linda Carter. But when I put mine up, you swooned, Si. You swooned.
These two women are they're proper breathtaking, aren't they? So it's not hard to do.
That one?
Yeah, I love that.
Well, that.
This week, maybe it's Principal. I'm having that.
Nobody wants her for singing, pal. Yeah, we're not booking her, pal. So this will do Saturday night. There's something about black and white. There's something about being in black and white that makes pictures more striking. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that I'd win that. Si hates hoodies because if you're wearing in Blackpool, you get arrested.
That's true as well. That's really true.
Victoria's only because she's got very nice shoulders. I agree.
Yeah.
Very nice shoulders. Yeah. Let's have a look. Linda for me. Vicky's trying. Vicky. Vicky's
trying too hard here.
Oh, brilliant. I'm pour one out for the recently departed Ace Frehley. Who's Ace Frehley? Who's that, Si?
No idea.
When I die, I am not seeing that in the afterlife. It'll be Max Bygrave singing Cliff Richard songs. I've determined to live forever. Oh, that's Geek Strong, Shabby, Mr. B. God, who had you lot? I mean, you
haven't been counting the Carter votes, just as many.
Real question is which one would dead little.
Both of them.
Which one would Des lean against? Brilliant. Both of them look awesome in a hoodie. Yeah. Victoria's an 8, but Linda's a 10. Whatever, Kieran.
I won't say an 8.
Yeah. I can be judgy with Victoria, but I can't find a fault in Linda. No, I strongly disagree. Q says Linda 10, Victoria 8. I'm biased because of Linda Carter's Mexican heritage. Well, that that probably makes sense.
Yeah.
Mrs. T's watching, so none of them.
None of them. Both dogs, then.
Oh, brilliant. From Kiss That Guy. Right. Oh, okay. Ace Frehley from Kiss That Guy. Was it? Oh, that's right. From the original from Kiss, yeah. Linda all day long. I think it's equal, Liz. I think it's equal. What do you reckon?
I would say tonight, in my own, I love Linda Carter, and I've got plenty of photos to come. But for tonight, I think that Victoria Principal won that picture round.
Oh, brilliant. Right. So, all right. Well, half of us have said Victoria and half of us. So, should we call it even for this Tub Thumpers Special?
They'll always be even, won't they? So, yeah.
Mrs. T care to weigh in on Sag's comment. Yeah, she just said, yeah, that is the correct answer. Back to my grey schemes. You'll have Dennis Waterman singing your Cliff Richard songs. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, brilliant. So there you have it. There's Tub Thumpers. But before, we've got about 10 minutes left. Before we go, obviously Tub Thumpers, our size, famous for one thing, and that's your magic size. So what's been going on with the magic this ever since we've been away?
I've been away, but I've returned to Shao Pan.
You've returned to Shao Pan. So this week's magic is the fire magic of Xiaopan. Would you like to explain what the fire magic of Xiaopan is, our Sai?
Yes, previously, on previous visits to Xiaopan, I did the smoke magic of Xiaopan, but there's no smoke without fire. And this is an ancient trick I learned on my past village return. So this is just the trick I'd like to show you. Am I showing it now?
Yeah.
This is a candle here.
Right.
I'm gonna get this candle. I'm gonna light it like this, right? I need your help in this. And then I'll cover the candle with my hand, right? You can still see it on my thumb, the reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
After 3, I want you to blow the candle with me and I'll make the lot disappear. Are you ready?
Let's just stop laughing.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, what do you say?
Shazam Xiaopan.
The fire of Xiaopan. You made not only the fire, the smoke, and the candle disappear.
Thank you. All in one move.
I'm already blown away. Look at him.
Thank you.
While Tub Thumpers has been away, Si was blackballed by the magic circle. Were you, Si? Were you blackballed by the magic circle?
Magic circle forever asking me questions.
Should the frying pan be, if you're coming from, it should be frying pan. If you're coming from, be the kind of magic by Queen as it's magic kind of. We that was last season's music. Simon's moved on. Tell him about the Xiaopan side. How you've moved on from that.
It's magic illusions now.
Magic illusions, brilliant. Yeah. Smolder to have smoke without fire. You see the deal? Shazam! What the actual France? See, as he's on his face. You see?
The magic fire of Xiaopan.
I can't believe Si just went through a hot candle across. Me mum's like, put it out. There, look at that quick, Si. Me out. Oh, that's the devil's work. I'm out. He can't believe it. There's a burnt hole in the carpet. Oh shit, that's nice ones. No, look, everyone, look. Si's hug's on fire. He's Anne-Marie putting the fire out off the camera. My mind has been blown, which reminds me of a visit to the Light District in Amsterdam. Dread to think, ladies, them bit worried of your house is burning down. Should we do it again?
No, that's it.
All right.
Magic of the mind.
There's magic of the mind. Well, brilliant, Simon. Great start to season 5. That the magic, the fire magic of Xiaopan. Yeah. Let's think of something else we can do.
Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh?
Right, so I picked up a couple of jokes here, right? And you're not even allowed to smile. If you smile, I've won. If you don't smile, I haven't. So I've got 2 jokes to tell you, right? 2.
Right.
But you're not allowed to smile or anything, okay? All right, here we go. Hang on, let me just get my stuff ready. Right, there we go. Right, so tell me when you're ready. You're not allowed to smile. You're not allowed to laugh or anything. You ready? Right.
Ready.
I told my wife she drew her eyebrows too high. She seemed surprised. I told my wife she drew her eyebrows on too high. She seemed surprised. That was a great joke.
That is a good joke. Yeah, I like that.
Right, here's my next joke. My boss said, I went for a job as a train driver, right? And I was there for a couple of months. And then my boss said, "You are the worst train driver. How many of you derailed this year?" I said, "I'm not sure. It's hard to keep track."
No, That's not allowed. Could you do them faces after the joke? That's what makes me laugh because I'm like, very good. PGM. Any jokes you want to borrow off Shabs? He's free every week. You can write your material for you.
The candle disappeared, so of course he can't do it again.
Listen, if you want to see it again, we'll show it again.
Okay, well, if we're going to show it again, let's do it properly. Hang on a minute. Here we go. The magic of Shabby. Right.
Candle in my hand, right? Get them a light. And I light the candle. You can all see it. I put my hands over it. You can still see the glow. After 3 mark, blow. 1, 2, 3. Damn! Shazam! Damn!
Oh, brilliant. So if we see a jet plane or a Statue of Liberty behind you, should we be worried that David Copperfield will be a sex doll?
Next week's assistant.
Shabby, I'll write your jokes for next week. You're on. Send us a joke. If you want to, just send me a joke. And the idea is to make Si laugh, and he'll laugh twice because I'm really funny. I'm a really funny comedian when it comes to my jokes. So Si laughed and Boo came off. Charming. Jesus went back the magic. I can't believe this, but I was going to say, because
yeah. Next week's magic. Well, when we return, it's also the return of Colin Graham.
Yeah.
And he actually, I showed a trick in the past and he was not very happy with it at all. And he's shown me how to improve it. So next magic you'll see will be Colin Graham's trapeze act.
Colin Graham's trapeze act. So you have to wait till the end of November for that one.
Yeah.
Was that candle a leftover from your birthday cake?
Like you got it.
Anne-Marie's on the phone.
No, I had to buy some, Jono. I had to buy some. I had to buy like loads for £1, and I only needed one.
I'll send
so
you
if
a
you
joke.
need any candles, if you want any candles, any birthdays coming up, I've got some candles.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Send Shabby some jokes. I'm going to make Si laugh. It's not hard, is it? Right. So before we go, there's 2 more things that we need to discuss before we go. Let's just get to this. Right. First of all, the movie scene. Right. So me and Si asked you before if you knew what movie this was. So let me show you.
I forgot all about that. I'm glad you showed it.
I'm a professional, so I'm a professional. So the scene was this right here. So we say, name that movie. So name that movie right there. And the movie was...
Yeah, and didn't I say to you, a few would get that in the chat, and a few did. Luke Reynolds did, a few others did. I think Kieran did. And that's the thing, whereas I said to Mark, because Mark said, oh, that'll be a bit difficult. I said, I'm telling you now, people will get it. These lot know their movies. I know none of them have seen as many as Adam Berry has, but they know the movies. Do you know what I mean?
He's seen more than Adam Berry, Si, and he's out of his own.
Yeah.
One of them. Yeah, so there you are. So the movie was See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Good job, Si. Absolutely good job. Brilliant. Like I said, this has been awesome. We've had over 40 people practically all night tonight. Thank you all so much. I mean,
sorry, just slapping at Thingy's comment then, George's.
Unfortunately, Colin can't make it next week. He's now burnt to a crisp on the floor.
I've stepped on him.
I will send you a Mexican joke, Shabby, but you need to say it in Spanish for it to be funny. Why is a candle just appeared? Rest in peace, Colin. Ricardo, God. Wilder and Pryor, such a brilliant, weren't they?
Brilliant. Yeah, double funny. I watched that the other week and it just really made me laugh. Yeah, it's good, Pete. Yeah.
So absolutely brilliant. I've thoroughly enjoyed it tonight. And again, you know, if you're happy with me inside, please like, please subscribe. We have a Patreon if you'd like to join that. Helps the channel grow. So this is my professional part. You've ruined it.
You just wanted to pull that up, didn't you? Oh, sorry, Mark.
Damn it, Si. She's no, so and I hope you. So please like and subscribe if you want. You know, we'd love to have you here.
I don't know why.
Yeah. I think it's good.
I feel sorry for him. If you both need a carer, I'll subscribe.
Yeah, I'm on the right laugh. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, we wanted to just have a proper laugh this week. Yeah, fantastic stream. Thank you, everyone. Absolutely brilliant. And thank you to Connor. Thank you to Scuba. Thank you to our Des. And thank you to the lovely Zoe.
Everybody that's been involved tonight.
Everyone who's helped us out tonight. You've been, and like I say, if any of you have any quick 30-second clips you want me inside to show, make something funny with it.
Send them in. Send them in. Send them in.
Yeah. So I was happy tonight. So this is how Tub Thumpers is going to look from going forward, isn't it, with these segments and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just like I said, every stream I just like to do something different. And this stream we're just going to have just a bit more in, just make it a bit more funnier. We like having a laugh, don't we?
Look at that. That's made my night. Mrs. C, I've subscribed to. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've loved it tonight. Halloween picks. Let me get hold of these Halloween picks before John and Thingy. Let's just have a look. If anyone can hang on for a couple of minutes, let's just see. Not that I've not done out tonight, Si.
Now, I will say we are doing a Halloween stream. So if you do have any pictures of your houses that you do up for Halloween, or you do anything like Connor's done tonight and stuff, send them into Shabby Geek and we'll show them on our Halloween special, because we will be doing a Halloween special. We did one last year. It's a good laugh in it.
So let's have a look. What's the already? No, here it is. Here it is. Right. Bloody heck, G-Force. Let's have a look. So there's G-Force. Let's have a look.
Here he is. No, he isn't. Hang on a minute. Filling the time. BBC Paper Shake.
All making pumpkins and stuff.
Oh, to this. Gang at his house.
Gang at G-Forces. Let's see what.
Well, Claire bought pumpkin. It's been sat here 6 days. She hasn't done anything with it.
These are awesome, G-Force. Look at these pumpkins that they've made.
Yeah, Spider-Man. Like that Spider-Man one. Yeah, that's good. Do you like pumpkin pie, Mark?
No, I hate the stuff.
Oh, I love it, me. Nobody wants to make it. Yeah, I love pumpkin
Jen's
pie.
mum gave me a piece years ago for Thanksgiving, and first time I've had it, and it was horrible. I didn't like it at all. No.
Just like
I it was horrible. I just thought, oh, that looks awesome. Look at that.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll re-show them on the Halloween show as well.
Right, and it's super awesome. Look at that.
Which one's John?
Oh, that's
what's that? What's that? A crocodile?
Oh, absolutely brilliant pictures. Right, why does size jack-o'-lantern look like a sex doll?
The old do.
Great pointless fun today. Yeah, it was brilliant. Oh, Steph likes pumpkin pie. I better unsubscribe in case Mrs. T pushed it. But yeah, good old Mrs. T's got Shabby over 1,000. My new best pal, Mrs. T. Brilliant. Is that a gun? Never heard of such nonsense before. Loved it. Well, thank you all very much. Like I said, next Wednesday means that Tub Thumpers will be back as soon as top fives finish. So I've got a couple more top fives to do. Then me and Si will take a break. And at the end of November, Tub Thumpers is coming back. We just wanted to share this with you tonight to show you where we're going with it, basically. But next Wednesday, like I said, me and Si are going to be doing this. So we're going to have a look through all the Star Wars. And I think this will be interesting with me and Si.
Well, I do. It gets lost in the market. It gets lost with everything else. It gets lost in the franchises of today. But more than anyone else, I absolutely love Star Wars, and especially all George Lucas original Star Wars. I can't wait to do that trailer show. Like I said, one of them has always been my greatest trailer ever made. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Yeah. Talking good stuff, Star Wars originals.
I agree. But listen, the show tonight's been fun because you lot have been in the chat making it fun. So me,
it's because I've been here, been funny. Well, what do you mean in the chat? They've only been typing words and stuff.
Because of size video. So on behalf of me and that mouthy bastard right there, thank you all for showing up. Thanks for all for coming. It's been brilliant. I've loved it. Cheers, Si. Thanks for a great night. Say good night, Si.
Good night, Simon.
All right. See you all soon.